Hey guys, yeah, not only new BGM for opening scene, but you will hear in the bit in a second. There's a new BGM for something else as well. Yes, well, also new assets in general. You will see in a moment. Chat scene. Here you go. Ta-da! Ta-da! How you doing, guys? Hey. Ta-da! I think it's kind of cute. Yeah. I got recommended this overlay by my VTuber mama, actually. So welcome everybody. How are you doing, guys, today? New overlays, new me, new music in the background. A lot of things that are new, honestly. Thought I'd have something new for a change, something a bit different. You know, that kind of stuff. One thing I have to say, Mooney is going to be a little away for a little bit. It's just a thing I want to try to see how I do without my AI bot droning on in the background, because it's been existing in my stream for the last several months. All right. So I just want to try and see how engaging I can be without doing that kind of stuff. You know, that kind of thing. How are you guys doing today? We're gonna be chatting a little bit today, and before we start with the stream. I thought it would be kind of more appropriate to chat around if I want to showcase my new stuff. I think that's more up my speed generally. Yeah, it does look nice though, I can say for sure. I've been kind of thinking a lot since all the time with the VTuber agency I participate. We are currently making changes. A lot of it's changing, a lot of it's adapting, a lot of stuff is going in a different direction than it was before. And now I was like, oh, I guess I just need to adapt and overcome. And I was just like, okay, I might as well bring myself a little bit more how do I say it, a bit more corporate aesthetic, you know, since we're going in that direction. And I don't think I had much in terms of like aesthetic going for me before, because I was just like, oh, let's jump into the game. Let's just jump into the game and just do that instead of everything else. So I'm trying to do something different this time around. Feel like that's more fun, I suppose. That's to say it like that. I haven't. I took a little break unintentionally from streaming last 2 days, mostly because both of my collaborative partners having experience in some troubles with health. So I am just kind of, yeah, fundamental. Jump right into the news. Yeah, I was basically just jumping right into the game. I didn't have any overlays, didn't have anything really in terms of stuff I use. Now I just kind of want to relax and showcase a bit more identity outside of my gaming space. You know, that kind of stuff. Think it will be beneficial for me, honestly. We'll see how it goes overall, but I like the resulting aesthetic I have going for me. Actually, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure the gold particles look good, nice, right? Cookie, thank you. The gold particles look nice, right? It's a separate overlay, but it still looks pretty cool. I think. I think it still looks pretty cool. Yeah. It brings a certain magical element to my to my stream, I think, which is nice. Which is what I was going for, really. I think it's proper proper. I look like a genuine VTuber now. Like, oh, it was always awkward for me to try to adjust the model cam before, because it's like, how do I not cover like the majority of the games? I always like always looked so small and in the corner before. Now it's actually now I actually have a chance to showcase my model a little bit more and have other stuff attached to things. It's just like, hey, yay! It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm not sure how if I'll keep using this or if eventually I'll get more customizable stuff. But so far I like this. But yeah, I think we're not going to be chatting today too much because, well, I'm not exactly used to having lots of chatting streams, and I'm kind of used to having Mooney around, so uncharacteristic lack of Mooney today, I think. Sorry, no booba on the screen today, except mine. Man. I think I'll just jump into the game in a second. I just want to showcase everything here. The new stuff. I'll show the gaming new stuff because the golden particles stay around there as well. I think they are very cool. I just think they are really neat. So I'm just gonna keep them. Yeah. What else? Oh, right. I'm gonna try releasing a new cover this month, and also you can go into my communities tab if you guys want to. If you guys want to, you can go into my community tab and choose. There's two polls in there. One, there's a poll for the game that is gonna be next, the next week. The poll. If you haven't voted there, please do. And there is also a vote for including or not including Blue Archive into my repertoire eventually. I'm fairly certain you guys don't need to touch the Blue Archive one because that's pretty much an overwhelming majority. 73% out of the 30 votes says yes. So I'm fairly certain you guys want Blue Archive eventually. But what I do need your help with is checking the latest poll on the next week's tryout game because it's currently tied between Needy Girl Overdose and Muse Dash. And I feel like that's so as much as I love Long Dark is not gonna win. Yeah, Long Dark is not gonna win this week. I'm still gonna keep those games around, by the way. I'm going to play all of those games eventually. It's just what I'm gonna be playing next week, which is a tie currently between Muse Dash and don't ring the vote, please. It's a tie between the Needy Girl Overdose and Muse Dash. Feel free to choose one of those. I am somewhat decent at I'm somewhat decent at rhythm games. I'm somewhat decent at the rhythm games. I can't say I'm like good at rhythm games, but I'm somewhat decent at rhythm games. So we'll see. But yeah, feel free to vote. Feel free to do stuff. It shows on my screen it's 37% on both Muse Dash and Needy Girls and Needy Girl Overdose. I checked just now. It has 19 votes. It has 19 votes and it's 37% Muse Dash and 37% Needy Girls Overdose. Then 11% Long Dark and 16% Brutal Legend. Seems like someone voted for Muse Dash as well. In the time. Really? Oh, it's not updating on my end. Okay. Yep, alright. Well, I'll still wait until the next week, until the next week before I choose. I'll still wait next week until I choose. Still, yeah. I'll still wait until Sunday before I choose. So feel free to vote. Feel free to do anything about it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close Discord as well. I don't need it. All right. With that out of the way, let's just jump into the game. For fuck's sake. Fuck off, Fugitek. I don't need you. Fuck off, Fugitek. Let me see. Let's me jump into the game at this point. Alright. Alright. Fugitek also closed here. Where is it? Yeah, close here. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, as you can see, we have a different we have a gaming overlay now. We're cool gamers. I'm gonna close the game. When the game starts, I'm gonna close the BGM chatting. I'm gonna mute it. Okay. Feel like that sort of gives me more identity at this point. Yep, I see it. I see it already. Okay, let's lower the intensity. Okay. I think that's we are in it to win it. Well, not exactly to win it, but we're continuing the gameplay right now. Okay, let me see the test. And we're gonna start with this. We're gonna just jump into it. Just gonna jump into it. I think it's fair if we just jump into it, right? Yeah, let's just jump into it. Bunk. Is it? Ah, yeah, right. Because whenever I close the game, it needs to be reloaded. Yeah, it needs to be reloaded. No, okay, that's good to know. That's good to remember. Thank you for reminding me, Zeppeli. You didn't miss much, obviously. You didn't miss much. Time to throw hands with the drones. Yeah, I just started. I did just start, yeah. That basically just does Bluntium photo. What is Bluntium? Is that a thing? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Let's kill you, maybe. Let's kill you, maybe. Yeah, let's kill you, maybe. And then yeah. All right, I need to do something. I need to do here. Yeah. Okay, Bluntium is a thing, apparently. But yeah, we just started Canto 4 because I spent way too much time. I spent a surprising amount of time in Canto 3.5. Is the advanced art of smacking your enemies with the club. I see. I see. That's a good art to know. That is indeed a very good thing to be able to do, I suppose. I don't think I have a club though. Ow. Okay. Okay. It's been a while since I played though. Oh, stagger. All of them are staggered. Okay, let's just. Destroyed. I will prefer not to use my ego because I still have the I still have the second wave. Oh, brother! There's our lovely lad, the abnormality. The abnormality is out here, huh? It's bull time. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that he's pretty weak. Pog! Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscription. I hear the Pog in the background. Oh, we won by 1. That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I did let him guard, didn't I? Okay, let's have you here and let's have you here. Okay, let's place you on a defensive here. Here. Let's say here, actually. Let's do like let's do that actually. Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. My arm has changed. Slap. My slaps became overwhelming. He was very enthusiastic there, didn't was he? Ow. Ow. Owie. Owie. You can do unopposed clashes. Yeah, I figured. That was very long wind up for a clash. Let's just overwhelm him with damage because he doesn't seem to be doing all that particularly well. Up. Where are you going? Where the fuck did he go? Okay.
겨우 다 처리했네. 설마 이 드론들 우리 보고 물어내라고 하진 않겠지?
That's the last of them. They aren't gonna make us pay for the damages, are they?
합당한 방어였다고 재선에서 보고서로 처리해보죠.
I'll try to report it as an act of self-defense.
하우, 내가 말했던가? 자기는 정말 뭐라 해야 하지? 암튼 그거 짱이야.
Oh, darling, did I ever tell you this? You're really just codependent. You rock.
깨달음이 느리신 편이군요.
You were rather late to realize it.
뭔가 이상해요. 이 환상체요. 평소와는 다른 느낌이 들어요.
He's a scaredy cat. Something feels strange about this abnormality. Doesn't quite feel like the others we fought.
평소라고 할 만큼 많이 겪은 건 아닌 것 같지만
Not sure if we ever even have that much experience in that department, but
뭐 주위에 소리 지르는 구경꾼들이 있다는 정도가
I guess
다르긴
there's
하나?
the crowd around us shouting and yelling.
어떻게 된 거야 이 환상체들? 둥지 복판에 나타난 것도 모자라서 왜 지금까지 만난 환상체보다 더
What's with these abnormalities?
끔찍해졌지?
How did they show up in the middle of a nest, and how did they get more horrifying? And I've seen that one in the mirror dungeons a few times too. Never in a fight though. Come to think of it, what was the deal with those abnormalities in the mirror dungeons that didn't fight us?
우리가 본 건 거울 던전의 균열을 통해서 엿본 환상체의 심상이자 보금자리예요.
Oh, so mirror dungeons are canon in this world. Interesting. Those were glimpses into the abnormalities' mental spaces and habitats viewed through cracks in the mirrored world.
그것은 굉장히 좁고도 불안정한 균열이요.
It is a chasm, incredibly narrow and unstable.
맞아요. 그래서 한정된 상호작용만 가능했던 거죠.
Indeed, which only allowed for limited interaction.
딴 건 모르겠고 이건 왜 이리 끈질겨? 철도에서 잡은 것들만큼 독한데.
Forget that. All I want to know is, why are they so rough, so tough? They're as nasty as that we faced on the railway.
확실히 그러하다.
That's simply true. Oh, interesting. We do this. Everything in this game is lore accurate. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. They do mention those the railway, and they do mention the mirror dungeons. That's actually really neat. That's actually really neat.
게다가 환상체에게서 떨어지는 이 기분 나쁜 액체는 뭐죠?
Besides, what is this sickening fluid dripping from them? As the sinners pointed out, the abnormalities were clearly different from what we've encountered before. This is... It oozes a mysterious liquid with a blue glint.
성분을 검토할 시간은 없으니 최대한 신체와 닿지 않게 해야겠어요.
We have no time to analyze its constituents. Constituents! Fucking fast with her language. Constituents. Okay. So we should be careful not to come into contact with it.
알아. 굳이 묻히면서 다닐 생각은 없다고.
Yeesh, no need to tell me. I'm about to smudge myself with that.
야, 이것들 어디서 뭐 잘못 주워 먹은 거 아니야? 무슨 광견병 걸린 것 마냥.
Oi! Did these things eat bad food off the floor or what? It's like they've got rabies.
히스클리프 씨!
How about you? Mr. Heathcliff! Heathcliff was knocked to the ground, unable to resist.
관리자님, 아무래도 고생 좀 하시겠네요.
Manager, looks like you have your work cut out for you.
제가 간언했다는 점 꼭 기억해 주시기 바랍니다,
Please,
관리자님.
please remember that I give you my expostulation, executive manager.
송원, 전투 준비!
Oh man, prepare for battle. Figured it would come to this. I've come too far to be afraid of pulling dead sinners back to life. Let's beat him and head back. Ah, yes. Back to suffering, eh? Back to suffering.
이 정도면 보수도 짭짤하겠는데? 다들 땅 보기 외식이나 할까요?
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we are facing some bullshit. You know, we're facing some bullshit. Drawn abnormalities. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. That pun was... Yes, thank you. That pun was a very good move. I appreciate it.
천천히 가자니까.
Bullshit, exactly. Okay, we're back to fighting drones. Shit. Okay, what is this?
고작 터뜨려주지.
Okay. Okay. Now the drones are bleeding somehow. You know what? I'm just gonna not question it. I'm just not questioning it anymore. I feel like questioning things in this world is a headache on its own.
역시 네 눈에
Yes, drone bleeds and then explodes.
잘 갈렸고.
얼얼하지.
No, I guess I would not be surprised if they had some technology with bleeding drones.
파쇄 완료.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Okay. Whatever.
내 뒤로.
Leaking oil, yeah.
거기까지.
얼얼하지. 정신 못 차리고.
Okay. We are doing good so far. We are doing absolutely good so far, I would say. It's nice. I feel like I love the gameplay in terms of like you just setting things up and just okay, you just set things up and let it play out to be kind of cool. Hopefully kind of cool. Like it sometimes not work out, but okay, let's do this.
고작 터뜨려주지.
그래도 위험 요소 제거.
꽤 잘 갈렸고. 꽤 잘 갈렸고.
파쇄 완료.
Okay. Okay, we won. Yay! Oh, okay, so this is just some of these are just battle stages, huh?
이 정도면
That's cool.
만족할 만큼 본 것 같군.
Yeah, some of these are just battle stages. I see.
단테, 이번에는 누굴 베어버리면 되는 거야?
Okay, so battle stage number 2. Let's see. I guess we could. Yeah, we could do this. Yeah. Let's see which one. Yeah, let's do this. That's more damage potential. This one. 69. Nice. Okay, let's see. One broken. Same thing. Okay, they all like dodge. They all like activated dodge shit. Let's see more. Yeah, let's do this one.
내 뒤로.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Dunk. One dead. Okay, dodged. I like the EI technique. I'm a filthy enjoyer of samurai stuff. I really am. Okay, this one I'll save it for later. I think. This one. Yeah.
내 뒤로. 위험 요소 제거.
Poke, dead.
검을 덜 갈았었나?
Well,
꽤 잘
not
갈려.
dead. Okay. And now, let's do the Echo as well. Let's do Echo. Lego Mego. Let's do here. No, maybe I save it for later again. Echo. Here, 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 and here, like this.
오작 터뜨려주지. 모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is the good old stabby stab technique. I kind of missed. Did one of them die? No, none of them died yet. Okay, cool. Curious. That's curious, actually. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get both of these in. Then this, then this, and this, and this, like this.
내 뒤로. 거기까지.
I'm gonna have him smoke like two cigarettes.
완전히 녹아내려.
Let's be unhealthy.
거기까지.
Let's be unhealthy.
꽤 잘 갈렸고.
He's actually. Oh, nice. Okay, stagger. That didn't. Why did none of that have sounds? Hey, Ultrazaz. Okay, at this point we just won.
편이 좋은데.
꽤 잘 갈렸고.
At this point we just won. So.
이 정도면 피는 만족할 만큼 본 것 같군.
Okay, we are. Oh, finally, story. Hey, but yeah, hey, Ultrazaz. We are today. We're Mooniless. We're gonna be Mooniless a little bit more, and we also have like various stuff here, like the new gaming overlay. And I'm big, and I'm bigger now. I am bigger now because I want people to see me and not just games.
점수 준비 끝.
But we have new overlays, which look nice, I would say. The golden particles and everything. Okay, back with some bullshit. I see. Struggling. Defense against this. Let's do some defense. Oh, no, wait! I already did that defense. Let's do this. Okay, we did that defense. Neutral. Favor. Let's do this.
적출할게요.
Nice. I'm glad you guys like it. Why is the bull so mad? Owie. I'm on fire slightly. I'm on fire very slightly. I'm not exactly sure what's the deal with the bolt so far, though. That's for sure. That dude T-posed on me. Okay. Well, attempted to. Okay, this is a bit stronger version of the bowl. What's up, my dude? Do you need like a... Do you need like a cookie or something? Does he need like a cookie?
있는 편이 좋은데.
거기까지.
Very tanky though. This dude's very tanky though. I can say that for sure. Again. That's a funny attack. Ow. Nobody's there. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's see. Favorite, dominating. Let's do dominating. Favorite, dominating. Let's do these two first. Then, boom. Let's do defense here, and then flash. And then let's see you like this.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, almost. I love the animation of the moving. They're just like gliding slightly. Ow. Ow. The bow on the right to toot your own horn. Okay. Okay. I do not want. I'm not particularly tooting anything, to be fair. So now. Okay, let's do that.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. We are in fact winning. It should be fun. Should be enough.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
Winning, yeah, I think that was enough. As the prolonged cycles of pain came to an end,
환상체 제압이 무사히 끝났군요. 버스로 복귀해도 되겠어요.
the normality has been successfully suppressed. We can return to the bus now. It was a success that accompanied many deaths and revivals on our side, but I noted anyway. Ultrazaz, this is a story about Limbus Company. It's a company that wants to collect the golden magical reality altering bullshit called golden bows. They look like little tree branches. We are traveling the ruins of the past corporation called Lobotomy Corporation that basically housed those units. We are traveling all over the dystopian city called just the city. Each sector of the city is controlled by a major corporation that oversees its development and everything and stuff. It's kind of like cyberpunk, dystopian, kind of like a mix of that. And you are playing 12 Sinners and Dante, the manager of the Sinners. If you want to catch up to what the game is all about, feel free to watch the playlist I have on my my YouTube channel. It's not that long. Like objectively, you can like watch it in one, not in one sitting at least, but like in 2-3 sittings. You will understand more about what is happening than what you understand now. We are currently in K Corp. They are all about healing and revival and shit, and abnormalities are think SCP units. That's abnormalities. Basically unkillable, have various unique abilities, are super dangerous, and all that fun jazz. Also, Dante can revive the sinners, so they die with frightening periodic, with frightening. They die all the time, basically. Yeah. We got back on the bus, harboring a few unanswered questions.
예상보다 늦었군. 오래간만에 낮잠이란 걸 자볼까 생각하던 참이었는데 말이지.
You came back later than expected. I was just about to take my first nap in a while. Explain the oddities we ran into earlier to Virgilius. To be more precise, Faust did the heavy speaking. I was expecting him to coldly tell me to do my job as a middle manager and follow whatever orders I've given, but the answer, his answer was surprisingly earnest.
환상체라는 존재가 세간에 거의 알려지지 않았던 존재이니만큼 자세한 정보까지 쥐고 있는 것은 아닙니다, 단테.
The existence of abnormality has been almost completely unknown to the public, and we don't possess all the details on them either, Dante. Didn't think you'd admit it right away. Faust flinched a little, but she didn't relay what I just say.
그런 건 추후에 파우스투 씨 쪽에서 잘난 우리 림버스 컴퍼니의 다른 부서들과 함께 속 시원히 밝혀줄 거라고 기대해 보지 않겠습니까?
Enigmatic as they are, let's leave Miss Faust and the other departments of our proud Limbus company to uncover all the details in the future, as we likely ought to.
그러죠.
Will do. Was Faust given any time to do at all to do some sort of research in this job? The mysteries were left unsolved, but if Faust accepted the suggestion without a hitch, that probably means she's thought of a way.
거기 왜 아까부터 자꾸 어깨를 움츠리고 다니는 거지?
You. Why do you have your shoulders hunched over like this? Like that?
가뜩이나 조그맣던 통에 어깨까지 수그리고 다니니까 아예 보이지도 않는 걸.
You're short enough as you are, and this shrunken posture makes you practically imperceptible.
시크프리드님을 다시 만날 수 있을 줄 알았어.
It's fun. It's full of fun and games until P Moon decides to reintroduce the tree of life later in the game. I don't know exactly what you mean though. So, but that doesn't sound particularly. That doesn't sound particularly reassuring. I have hope to meet Lord Siegfried again. Who was Lord Siegfried again?
한 손으로는 저희를 베어가면서 다른 한 손으로는 기념사진을 찍었던 놈 아닌가요?
Wasn't that the man who took photos of himself while cutting us down with one hand?
자크프리더.
Ah, that's Siegfried, sure. Siegfried, sure guy. Ishmael was breathing audibly through her nose. The incident at the checkpoint must have left some deep grudges for her.
본인이 사람들을 구하는 모습 시크프리드님께도 보여드리려고 했단 말이오.
Siegfried, sure. Okay, you have interesting memory on names there, my buddy. Eager was I to show him my valiant acts of rescuing imperiled civilians.
나중에 훌륭한 해결사가 되어서 만나기로 약속도 했는데.
I want that I shall meet him again as a fixer of noble cause.
아이 그런 건 오랜 시간이 지난 후
Gregor.
해야
Oh
감정이
man,
큰 법이야.
this remaining team for the last few games. Just
됐다고
making a
생각해보자고.
guess. I see. Reunions are more touching if it's after a long time, Don Quixote. Try thinking of that it's a good thing that he didn't job today.
확실히 어색하긴 하군.
It really is strange though.
고경꾼이 많은 곳에서 벌어진 사건은 그자가 빠질 리 없는데.
He's not the one to miss spectacles with this many spectators around.
아, 흔히 말하는 연예인 같은 분인가요?
Oh, that is kind of a celebrity then?
비슷한 것 같군. 그자는 쇼맨십에 특화되어 있으니 보통 K사에서는 이럴 때 반드시 내보내지.
You could say that. He has a flair for showmanship, so it's unusual for K-Corp to take advantage of these kinds of commotions by sending him. Oh, it's Caterpillar, so I'm currently reading the book of Enoch. Interesting.
하지만 모든 이목을 다 끌 수 있었던
That is curious, though. If
그자가 나타나지 않았다는 건
that is curious, though. Why didn't Sigrid show up? He showed himself to be perfectly capable of dealing with these kind of situations, and he's much stronger than we are, even collectively. So I'm curious what the fuck is happening here. But if he hasn't shown up for this perfect opportunity to draw the public's full attention, that means this isn't something they want people to notice.
시크프리드님을 그런 식으로 폄하하지 마시오.
I shan't take such vicious slander of Siegfried.
그분이 냈던 자서전 영웅이란 모름지기 마지막까지 웃어야 한다. 42페이지 5번째 줄을 보면 때와 장소를 가리지 않고 약자들을 구하러 갈 것이라고 써 있었어.
You remember his autobiography by word? On the 5th row of page 42 of his autobiography, a hero should keep smiling until his last. He writes that he shall be there to aid the weak, no matter when and where.
그래. 그 신념 부디 잘 간직하고 있으라고.
Alright, you'd best hold that belief of yours dearly.
뭐라도 믿는 편이 헛날의 극한을 버티는 데 도움이 될 테니.
That way, you'll have something to cling to when you face the extreme in the future. That is done. Yeah, that is done. I mean, I guess that's fair. That is done. So I'd be surprised if she didn't remember it. Yeah. That makes sense. Actually, yeah, that. Fair enough.
이 정도면 보수도 짭짤하겠는데.
Fair enough.
다들 땅고기
Oh, the
외식이나
client.
할까요?
Finally, we are going to meet the client. TM. As the futile conversation reached an end, the bus lazily pulled to a stop. We'd arrived in front of a building so tall that it would take a while to count the floors. A few shrank down as if intimidated. I understood Sinclair being one, but Heathcliff and Ishmael also seemed to be pressured. A few looked around with curious eyes. Some others walked and carried themselves as if they knew they deserved the royal treatment. I'm still waiting for the Queen of Hatred, Don Quixote.
평범한 사람들이 살만한 곳에 초대도 받고요.
I guess we've earned some renown. We've finally been invited to places regular people would live.
말해두는데 지난번처럼 터무니없는 의뢰랑 보수면 난 이 일에서 빠질 거니까.
Like hatred. I see. And this silly little autistic girl, and she's literally me. Yeah. In the name of love and justice. Okay. Let me make one thing clear. If the request is the rewards a load of tosh like the last time, I'm out. Heathcliff ground his teeth, whether by Hong Lu's words or due to memories of what he's got into last time we were here.
아, 예상대로 조금 늦으셨군요.
Hong Lu is great, yeah. You're a little late, as expected. Hong Lu is like such a ray of sunshine that I just want to punch. He's such a ray of sunshine despite of that. I just want to like punt him into the somewhere into the universe. She's not here for now. You're a little as expected?
저자는
That man is.
다시 만나 뵙게 되어 좋군요. 참고로 이건 비즈니스용 멘트가 아니라
It's a pleasure.
진심입니다.
Hey though, how are you, Mooney? I thought you was nah, Cold Shade, not around. Mooney's not around today. I'm just on my own today. This is the best description of Honlo. Yeah, the biggest ray of sunshine you want to punch. That's like, It's a pleasure to meet you again. I want to know that this is my. I want you to know that this is my heartfelt sentiment and not a formality. A familiar face I never expected to see again greeted us.
간다. 말했지?
I'm out. Already told you. Give it a moment. Let's at least hear what he has to say, okay?
놔! 생닭들이랑 탱고나 추는 악몽을 꿔야 했던 기분을 네가 알아? 어?
Let's go. Do you even get how it feels to have nightmares about doing the tango with raw chickens, huh?
사실 지난번 의뢰는 여러분의 역량을 테스트하기 위한 사전 의뢰였습니다.
Yeah. Mooney is outside touching grass. Exactly. Mooney is currently touching grass. Hungly is my babu golden retriever. I want to headpat him so much. Yeah. Kinda. I want to headpat him, like very, very aggressively headpat him. To tell the truth, my last request was to test to measure your competence.
훌륭한 점수로 통과하셨고요. 축하드립니다. 이것도 진심이에요.
And you passed with flying colors. Congratulations. I mean, this one as well.
누구 마음대로 테스트를 하고 점수를
Why are you to
줘?
taste and
이런
grade us? You.
그거야 물론
That's of course.
그거야 물론 저의 똑소리 나는 비서 삼조 씨 마음이죠.
That's of course at the.
여러분이 림버스 컴퍼니로군요.
Oh, okay. That's of course at the discretion of Mr. Samjo, my shrewd secretary. So must the from LIMBUS company.
반가워요. 동랑입니다. 삼조 씨한테 이야기 많이 들었어요. 팬이 될 뻔했지 뭐예요.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dongrang. I heard a lot about you from Samjo. It's almost made me a fan.
팬이라였어 방금?
Don, chill, Don, chill. Fan, didst thou say just now that we have earned thine adoration?
립 서비스잖아 돈키호테.
It's just a flattery, Don Quixote.
솔직히 말씀드리자면 사전 테스트를 해보자는 건 제 생각은 아니었어요.
If I'm being quite honest,
닭도 아닌데
the test wasn't my idea. I mean, you aren't lab hens or anything, and you deserve better than involuntary test. Lab hens! No, none of that. None of that. Mooney is touching grass. Mooney got tired of me. She fucked off for now.
네, 제가 제안했습니다.
Indeed, it was my suggestion.
그야 림버스 컴퍼니는 알려진 정보가 거의 없는 신생이면서도 아닌 듯한 정체불명의 회사잖아요.
I had reason to do so, as your LIMBUS company is a little-known firm that could or could not be newly established.
저희가 동랑님 말씀만 덜컥 믿고 위험을 감수하면서까지 의뢰를 맡길 수는 없지
We couldn't take
않겠습니까?
the risk of entrusting an unknown organization with request on Mr. Dongrang's word alone.
그러니까 의뢰를
Mooney's tired of everyone. Mooney has things to do. So that means you're requesting us. Ishmael asked for confirmation that this was indeed the direct request. Her face seeming rather proud.
그거야 당연하죠. 왜냐하면 당신들은
Why, of course, because you all are.
여기서 이러지 말고 제 연구실 구경하러 갈래요?
Why don't I show you my lab? There are many fun things to see. Changing the subject so shamelessly is only gonna bother us more.
네? 동랑님 연구실로 데려가신다는 말씀이십니까?
Sorry?
이자들을요?
Are you really going to take these people to your laboratory?
왜? 테스트는 통과했다면서 삼조 씨.
Why not? They passed your test, didn't they, Mr. Samjo?
더군다나 방금 환상체라는 것까지 처리할 정도로 실력자이신 분들이라면
And if they've got the skill to take down the what they called an abnormality, as we saw today.
아하, 알고 계셨어? 역시 영웅들이 지나간 발자취는 금세 소문이 퍼지는
I
거군.
heard, thou thus hast heard. My traces of heroic deeds indeed making themselves known to the masses in no time.
말을 재밌게 하네요.
That's a fun way to put it.
당신이 관리자인 단테님이라고 했나요? 잠깐 이야기 좀 가능할까요?
You must be the manager. It was Dante, yes? Maybe speak for a moment. Faust tried to say something to Donrang, but she and Samja pulled me far away by the time she stepped forward. I think that doesn't that wouldn't work. That I don't think that will work. I have a vague sensation that it will not quite work. Anglu is a golden Hefclo is a tiny Chihuahua. Sinclair is a Pomeranian. Are we comparing them to dogs? I mean, I don't mind, but you two can't hear me anyway.
사실 부끄러워서 말은 안 꺼냈는데 당신의 직원들 중 제 옛날
I was
친구였어요.
too embarrassed to bring it up in front of the whole group, but actually one of your employees was an old friend of mine. Oh, who is it?
그런데 그분도 부끄러웠는지 아는 척을 안 해주시더군요. 매우 서운했지만 내색 안 하느라 얼마나 힘들었던지.
And he wouldn't give me a nod either. Perhaps he was embarrassed like me. It was a struggle to hide how disheartened I was. Maybe you weren't as close as you thought then? Wait, can you hear my voice?
동랑님, 이분은 정상적인 소통이 불가능한 분입니다.
Mr. Dongrang, this individual is unable to communicate normally.
그래서 말하는 거야, 삼조씨. 마치 태엽 달린 인형이 되고 걱정거리를 중얼거리는 꼬마 시절로 돌아간 것 같잖아?
It's like the back of the... That's why I'm speaking, Mr. Samja. It's like I'm back to being a child, muttering my woes to a wind-up toy. Wind-up toy, don't you think? Wind-up toy, interesting. Was that all a monologue? Poor Dante. What are you two even doing?
제가 여러분께 의뢰를 부탁했던 것도 그 친구의 영향이 커요. 모르는 사람보다는
Dante is
아는
being
사람이 더
abused
믿음이
from all
가는 거거든요.
sides at this point. It was mostly because of him that I decided to send my request to you. I can trust a familiar person better than a stranger.
보이십니까? 제가 이래서 한치도 방심할 수가 없습니다. 정에 흔들리셔가지고.
See? That's why I can't let my guard down for even a second. You're too easily influenced by human attachment.
그러니까 단테 씨는 저와 그 친구 사이는 알아서 잘 딱 깔끔하고 센스 있게.
Faust is a borzoi.
알겠죠?
I mean, fair. Dante, did you let others trauma dump on you yet? Dante. Exactly. So let me ask you a favor. Use your tact and consideration to pretend that you know nothing about this relationship between you and me, okay? You haven't even told me who that friend is. I could only let out a deep sigh and shake my head. The conversation that never got through ended as arbitrarily as it began. Thank you. This isn't asking a favor. You're giving me a notice.
여긴 연구실 복도입니다. 보통의 일반인이라면 여기까지밖에 못
We're at the laboratory
들어오겠지만
aisle. Ordinary visitors would not be permitted to go any further.
동랑님의 특별 초대기도 하니 이 안쪽까지 안내해드리죠.
But since you've been invited by Mr. Dongrang, I will show you the interior.
우와, 저도 이런 커다란 회사에서 일해보고 싶었는데 말이에요.
Well, I hoped I could work as a company as big as this.
그럼 림버스 말고 이런 데 입사 지원해보지 그랬어?
Then you could have applied to one. Why didn't you give it a shot?
농담이죠, 로자 씨. 이런 곳은 아무나 못 입사해요. 엘리트 중에서도 최정상 엘리트만이 올 수 있는 곳이란 말이에요.
You're joking, right, Rodion? Not everyone can join these kinds of companies. This kind of firm only accepts the very best of the elite.
마치 파우스트 씨나 이상 씨 같이.
Like Faust or Yi Sang, for example. Ishmael's remark gave me a good opportunity to bring up my earlier question. Yeah, why did you choose to join LIMBUS company out of all the options you had? There must have been better places to choose for.
저는 파우스트니까요.
Because I'm Faust. I am not sure how that explains it, but sure. There was a certain energy in her confidently clarifying tone that discouraged me from asking another question. What about you, Yi Sang?
구태여 돌아묻겠소. 관리자, 그대는 왜 이곳에 입사한 것이오?
Let me take the trouble of asking you in return. Manager, why did you join the company you work for? I mean, that's because I had no other choice.
귀하가 스스로 답을 내주었구려.
That should sufficiently answer your question. It looks like Ishmael wasn't exaggerated about the qualifications it takes to join this firm. The laboratory was dominated by stillness that could only be achieved with everyone in total focus.
단테 봤어? 냉장고에 간식들이 잔뜩 있어.
That was a machine gun, Dante.
아니, 10개는 슬쩍 해도 티도 안 날 만큼.
Dante. That was a machine gun. Dante. Look there. You see that? The fridge is full of snacks. We could take 1 or 10, and then they would notice. And we would break the stillness with nonchalance.
넉넉하게 챙겨 가세요. 삼조 씨, 이따가 탕비실 간식들 소분으로 포장해서 이분들한테 나눠줘.
Take as many as you'd like. Gregor is obviously a German Shepherd. Yeah. A very tired, depressed German Shepherd. Like, that should be clarified here. Take as many as you'd like. Mr. Samja, pack some snacks from the break room into the small bundles to keep them later.
알겠습니다.
Understood. Also, about the Faust being Borzoi, I now want a little animation of a little animation of Faust going, "Let me do it for you," but like in the most disinterested voice ever. Like that animation, but like with the most disinterested look possible. Yeah, understood.
대박이다 이스. 지금이라도 나랑 이직 준비할까?
That's awesome. Is she? Maybe we should quit our job and join up here.
다 들려요, 로자 씨.
Everyone could hear you, Rodia.
로자 씨, 근로 계약에는
Rodia, the work contract says.
농담, 파우스트 씨. 농담. 어?
Joking, Faust. Joking. See?
그럼 이제 의뢰 내용을
Joking, Faust. Joking. Let's move on to the request.
이젠 하다 외부인들까지 들여오고 회사 견학까지 시켜주는 거야, 동나?
You're bringing outsiders into the building now. What are you, a field trip guide, Donrang?
아, 잠깐 실례. 이분은 수련네요. 옆부서 팀장이자 제 입사 동기인데 저한테 상처 입히는 말을 하기 위해 찾아오는 게 주요 일과시죠.
Pardon me for a moment. This is Shrenne. She's the manager of the department next to mine, and a colleague who joined the company at the same time as I did. Visiting me to hurl hurtful words take up much for her daily routine. Damn.
회사에선 네 팀에 할애하는 복지비가 이런 식으로 낭비되고 있는 것에 대해 누군가 한 명쯤은 말을 해야 하지 않나 싶었거든.
I figured someone got to point out the massive drain on our company's welfare budget. That is your team.
아, 복지비에 대해 궁금한 거라면 올해의 최우수 부서 트로피를 받아보면 알 수 있을 거야.
If you're wondering about how we spend our welfare budget, you'll see when the Department of the Year trophy is awarded, right, Samja?
최우수 부서가 받는 혜택을 전부 이야기하자면 날밤을 새야 할 정도죠.
It will take a full day to release the benefits the department chosen as the best receivers.
둘 다 똑같이 재수 없어.
You're snobs, the boss of you.
라이벌인가? 어디 가나 잘난 사람일수록 시기하는 사람도 많은 법이지.
Is that a rival? I do suppose excellence is followed by envy wherever it is.
시기는 발전의 원동력이니 잘난 쪽이 참아줘야죠. 어제 그 파이 가게에서 회식비로 사온 거.
She's literally hod. Hod? They mean hot or hod? I assume hod. Envy fuels advancement, as they say, so it's only right for us to show a little generosity for those following behind. Should we give some of the pies we brought from the store to the Shedness department, Mr. Samjo?
안 그래도 그럴 생각이었습니다. 후추, 고추, 상추, 카레 맛으로요.
I was planning to do so. The pepper, chili, lettuce, and curry flavored one specifically.
그것도 맛있겠는데?
Gasp! That also sounds tasty.
그럼 마저 얘기를 해보자.
Now then, let's get back to the main topic.
소문은 들었어요. 황금 가지라는 유기물을 수집하는 신생 회사가 있다고.
I heard the rumors that they were about a newly formed company collecting organic objects called golden bows.
그리고 그 황금 가지라는 건 폐쇄된 로보토미 지부에서만 발견되고요.
Okay, cool. I will understand what you mean when I start Library of Ruina later. And those golden bows are found exclusively inside the closed-down French facilities of Lobotomy Corp.
황금가지의 존재는 어떻게 알게 된 거지?
How did you learn of the existence of the golden bows?
얼마 되지는 않았어요. 몇 달 전까지 연구실 근처의 로보토미 지부 시설을 연구실로 쓰고 있었거든요.
It was a recent discovery. We'd been using a Lobotomy Corp branch near our research facility as a lab until a few months ago.
그 끔찍한 곳에 연구소를 차렸다고.
You set up a lab at that horrible place?
하지만 전부 매몰되었다고
But
했는데요.
I thought the world buried underground.
뭐 각종 희귀한 자원이나 자료들이 남아 있었을 테니까.
Well, I guess there were rare resources and documents they could use.
연구 대상에 환상체도 포함되었던 건가요?
Did the scope of your research include abnormalities?
알아보시는군요. 연구원이라면 그냥 지나칠 수
I mean,
없는
duh.
존재죠.
Duh. If you are a scientist, you will absolutely be intrigued by the prospect of weird creatures that can turn into eggs and then back to creatures. What the dude? Hey, what the dude? I like the new setup as well. It's like so magical, and the golden particles float in the air, and it's making it so cozy. I like this. I really like this. I also got two new soundtracks to use as well. BGMs, one for opening and ending credits, and one for the chatting screens. Both are really nice. Why, certainly. No researcher could overlook such intriguing subjects.
그렇다면
Oh, fucking hell. I missed one.
그렇다면 연구원이란 건 죄다 미친놈이군.
Researchers must be all soft in the head if that's what they are interested in. Hold on. This game, yes, this game is free. It's a gacha game on Steam. You can actually download it on Steam. Completely free. It's free to play. Library of Ruina, no. Library of Ruina is not free. Lobotomy Corp is not free, but this one is free because this is a gacha game. Most gacha games tend to hold on.
너 설마 그때 헛소리하면서 닭대가리한테 돌 던진 것도
When you were mumbling rubbish and tossing a rock at one of them chicken heads, did you?
히스클리프 씨는 가끔씩 예상치 못한 통찰력을 보여주실 때가 있네요.
I will say, Heathcliff's unexpected fits of insight surprise me sometimes.
당신들이 우연을 가장하여 뒤틀림을 소탕해야 하는 상황을 만든 것도 환상체 연구를 뒷받침해 줄 수 있는 정보들을 얻기 위함이었군요.
You led us into dealing with the distortion in a coincidental encounter so that you could gather data for your research and abnormalities.
우리 삼조 씨는 연기가 영 능숙하지 못해요.
Mr. Samja here is not good at acting.
평생을 올곧게만
I suppose it's
살아서
due to his
그런가.
upright way of life.
이해해 주세요. 저희로서는 뒤틀림과 환상체의 차이를 명확하게 알 재간이 없었거든요.
Please understand, we had no means to clearly distinguish a distortion from an abnormality.
마음이 산산이 허물어졌을 때 뒤틀린다고 했었나요? 멋있는 비유였어요. 그렇다면 당신들이 허물어진 마음을 원상복귀시켜 준 건가요?
Yeah, I do remember that the Library of Ruina is considered the better of the two between Lobotomy Corp and Library. I do like this game so far, like a lot. I like the style. I like the way they improved the gameplay from what I've seen. The gameplay style. There's a lot more budget into this game than there was in Library, at least in terms of like looks. You know what I mean? I do love. Still though, I look forward to Library because I do have the game. Like it's on my Steam library. LobCorp is just painful to play, and it's also PM's attention to. fair enough. Project Moon does have that painful thing. Person distorts when the mind crumbles to figurative pieces. Was it? That was a stellar figure of speech. Did you restore his crumbled mind back to health then?
무너진 마음을 대신 쌓아 올려주는 방법은 없어요.
There's no way to piece together someone else's broken mind.
길을 가르쳐 드린 거예요. 계속 머물지 그곳으로 걸어갈지는
We merely showed him the way.
호프집 사장님.
It was the choice of the restaurant owner whether to stay there or take that path.
와, 당신 정말 많은 걸 아는군요. 제가 조금만 더 어렸다면 펄쩍 뛰면서 당신에게 하이파이브라도 시도했을 거예요.
Oh yeah, no, the animation, graphics, music, and sound effect is so much better than Library of Ruin, huh? But absolutely hate the gameplay. There's a lot of dialogue. There is a lot of dialogue. This is a big game, a very chunky game, very chunky dialogue-heavy game. Wow, you know so much. If I were just a bit younger, I'd have jumped and hopped trying to high-five you.
언제든지 사양하죠.
You're always unwelcome to try.
동랑님, 또 이야기가 새고
Mr.
있습니다.
Dongrang, you're becoming sidetracked again.
아, 그렇네요.
I like the gameplay.
자, 우리가 로보토미 지부 시설에서 행복하게 연구.
I like the gameplay. Yeah, it just feels like a glorified
테러가 일어났어요. 아주
Alpha battler most of the time. I mean, I do like how you Lab Cooper's fun, but lag and difficulty is rough. Gotta disagree on the soundtrack. Limbus is as it is right now doesn't hold the candle to ruin us, not yet anyway. Yeah, I feel like there is not a lot of music yet to say that it holds up to a game that is complete. Library of Ruin is huge. It's like gigantic. I've seen several people play it and it took them months to finish it. So I would say it's gigantic. There is objectively just more music there. So there should be a more bigger percentage of music being better than here. I would agree, but Limbus hasn't finished yet, so I'm still holding out. Yeah, Limbus, I like the music so far. The sound effect, maybe. I'd say I enjoy the feeling the game gives because this feels like you're giving all the orders and you doing the choices of what to do and what not to do, and then watching all your choices play out. It's similar. It's to me, it's not an auto battler. It's how to say it. It's turn-based game, but all of the choices you picked for the turns are played out all at once. I like that. I like that feeling, right? I do enjoy that. It's very strategic to me, and I like that kind of vibe to it. So I would not say it doesn't feel like a glorified auto battler to me. It feels very strategic. You're right. All right. Then one day, while we happily indulged in the research in that laboratory of the Lobotomy Corp branch facility, armed terrorists attacked the place. It was all too sudden.
눈앞에서 폭탄이 터지는 걸 본 적 있나요? 장관이죠. 모든 것이 한순간에 시작되고 끝나버리더군요.
Have you ever seen a bomb set off before your eyes? It's quite a spectacle. It all starts and ends in a split second, just like the universe, isn't it?
테러를 일으킨 세력은 어디였지?
Where are the terrorists now?
인원의 신분은 특정할 수 없을 정도로 제각각이며 목적 또한 불명입니다.
The members have almost nothing in
모습을
common,
드러내기
and their
시작한
motive is
건
unknown.
최근이었거든요.
They only showed up recently.
결국 동랑시 팀이 머물고 있었던 연구실은 그 테러 집단들이 점령해 버렸습니다.
In the end, the terrorist organization took over the laboratory Mr. Dongrang team has stayed in.
연구실은 그때 옮겼던 것인가 보군.
That must be when the lab was moved.
피해는 어느 정도요?
How severe was the damage? Dongrang turned his gaze from Yisang to the sporadically unoccupied seats.
저 비어 있는 자리들은 말이죠.
You see those empty seats?
당분간은 공석일 거예요. 죽었거든요. 그때 테러로.
They'll stay that for a while. They'll stay that way for a while. Their owners died in an act of terror. Looking closely, I saw snacks and flowers placed on their cushions, probably as a way to mourn the dead.
이 친구는 손가락만 겨우 건졌는데 둘 곳이 마땅하지 않아서 따로.
Flash and feels very amusing, definitely better than Library of Ruin, but it's just the win rate of Ego Simulator for me. Maybe. I still enjoy the game though. I still like it. I really do like it. This gameplay. It feels nice. I don't know. But I only feel this way because I put 5 hours into the game. Yes, yeah, probably. It's probably is because I didn't overlevel yet. I didn't overlevel yet. I'm genuinely balancing around the. I don't play games too much these days. Only when it is necessary, because I have like 7 or 8 gacha games to juggle, which is, fair. Although fights can still be rough at times, though. Yeah, absolutely. This fellow we only managed to recover a finger from. We couldn't find the right place to put it, so we've been keeping it in storage. It should be over at the display on the 2nd floor. A solemn silence filled the office, but Dong Rang continued, brushing the empty desk with his hand.
너무나 많은 걸 두고 와야 했어.
There's so much we had to leave behind. Dong Rang?
씨,
특히 제 얼굴 캐릭터로 만들었던 상장패를 놓고 왔어요. 되게 좋아하는 기념품이었는데.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. I especially miss the plaque modeled after the face of my character. That was a favorite souvenir of mine.
아 이거 참 이거 어디까지가 농담이고 진담인지 알 수가 없어 저 양반은.
I'll be stumped. Can't tell how much of what he says is a joke and how much of it is serious.
그러면 저 자리는 어떤
What about
자리지?
this that seat then? Our attention was brought to a white desk that was completely empty.
저 자리는 예정된
Ah,
자리예요.
that one is reserved.
새로운 직원이 오기를 기다리고 있는 중이죠.
We're waiting for a new employee to take that seat.
그럼 모집 요강이 따로 있는 건가요? 어디 가면 볼 수 있죠?
Oh, is there an application guideline for the position then? Where can I see it? Ahem! Ismail's bright-eyed inquisition was interrupted by Samsha's displeased utterance.
우리 삼조 씨 심기 불편해졌다. 이제 진짜 본론으로 넘어갈까요, 삼조 씨?
Oh dear, our Miss Samjo is feeling all uncomfortable now. Shall we actually get to the point then, Samjo? Anyway, I'm very excited for chapter 5. We're gonna sing so many sea shanties. Oh yeah, right. It is about Ismail.
단도직입적으로 말합니다. 서로 윈윈 플레이를 하시죠.
Let me be blunt. I suggest an accord with that will benefit both parties.
빼앗긴 연구실을 되찾아 주신다면 당신들에겐 저희가 발견한 황금가지의 소유권을 양도하겠습니다.
If you help us retake the laboratory, it will yield the ownership of the golden ball we found to you.
질문드리죠. 확정 계약인가요? 아니면 사후 검토 계약인가요? 방식은 대표기관 집행 방식인가요? 공동 집행 방식인가요?
I have a question. Is this a fixed contract or a post-fulfillment review contract? Will it be represented by the delegate bodies or co-executive members?
답변하겠습니다. 하자 책임 없이 대표기관 집행 방식으로 즉석 계약 방식입니다. 1급 계약 사무소를 이용한 EPN을 둔 계약도 절차대로 진행될 예정입니다.
Allow me to answer that. This will be an immediate delegate body represented contract with no warranty liability. A contractual signing overseen by the overseer from Grade 1 Contract Office will take place following due process. A contract office? I don't know what's going on. Does it really have to be so complicated?
제2사에서는 제대로 된 EP인을 구하지 못하는 바람에 황금가지를 곧바로 넘겨받지 못했잖아요.
In Jacob's district, we couldn't get the golden ball right away despite winning because we didn't have anyone overseeing the deal.
미리우치파의 우이드 그 자식 로자가 게임에서 이겼는데 약속 안 지키고 묻지마 싸움 걸었잖아.
Legal nerds, Jay. Honestly, they are corporations. They sort of have to deal with lots of legality bullshit. Unfortunately, that's just the way of life. Oh, that Ayuda from the Mary Achilles. She started to fight even after Rodia won the game.
마리아치파의 아이들인데.
It's Ida from Los Mariachis. Does he have like a bad name? Yeah, he has very bad memory for names. It's Ida from Los Mariachis.
네, 맞아요. EP인이 되어줄 줄 알았던 아이드 씨가 쏜살같이 태도를 바꿔버리는 바람에 무력으로 가져와야만 했었죠.
He's just like that for me. That's right. Instead of playing the role of the observer, she left us with no choice but to take the ball with force.
그래서 입회나 공증을 해주는 협회나 계약 사무소를 이용하는 편이 돈은 많이 들어도 제일 안전한 거예요. 파우스트 씨도 그 점을 제일 주의 깊게 보았을 거고요.
Which is why it's safer to use the service of an association or a contract office to stand as an observer to notarize the contract, even if it can be costly. That's what Faust probably considered most carefully, I think. Ishmael explained like it was a common knowledge. I guess it's something well known amongst the city folks.
이건 확실히 저희 쪽에 유리한 체결 방식이군요.
Thank you. This contract certainly favors our side.
목적만 확실히 달성한다면요.
As long as the goal is achieved. Jinx. We watched with our mouths agape as the two declared the conclusion at once.
비밀인데 전 사실 삼조 씨가 하는 말의 절반 이상은 못 알아들어요.
Thank you.
그렇구나 하고 넘기는 거죠.
Thank you, Dorang. This is a secret, but I frankly don't get more than half of what Samjo says. I just thought, oh, I see, and move on.
우연인가? 우리도 마찬가지인데.
Is this a coincidence? It's the same for us too.
적어도 동랑 씨는 알아들어야 하는 거 아닌가요?
Aren't you supposed to be the last person to be ignorant of your secretary's words?
아, 그래도 K사 연구실과 계약을 맺으면 당분간은 그분들과 싸울 일은 없겠어요.
Still, I guess making a contract with K-Corp's laboratory means we won't be fighting against the wing staff for a while.
아무리 상처 입혀도 끊임없이 치료되었던
You know,
분들이요.
those people who would keep healing their wounds. The team fell into somber silence. All the memories related to them were filled with misery and suffering.
아, 저희 K3만의 재생 기술을 이미 보셨나 보네요.
So you've seen K-Corp's regenerative technology already.
아우, 받기만 했겠어?
We've more than seen it.
아유, 지긋지긋할 만큼 겪고 또 겪었지.
Had to deal with it over and over. Get sick of the thought.
그럼 대신 기념으로 제 실험실 보여드릴까요? 여기 말고 엘리베이터를 한 번 더 타야 해요.
Why don't I show you around my lab instead then? It's not there though. It's not here though. You'll have to take the elevator once more.
네, 거기까지 보여주실 생각입니까, 동랑님? 관계자 외 출입 금지인 곳인데.
Yeah, would show them that much, Mr. Donrang? That place is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
방금 삼조 씨
개?
엄청 웃긴 소리 냈다. 아, 뭐 어때? 계약 체결한 기념으로 놀러가 보는 거지.
You just made a really funny noise, Mr. Samjo. Well, it shouldn't hurt. We're hanging out a bit to celebrate the provisional contract being signed. I wasn't sure if it was an appropriate way to celebrate things, but since no one on the team objected, I decided to follow him. Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, we're going up now. I mean, I guess we are in K-Corp, so that makes sense. We are in K-Corp, so whatever. Might as well. Okay, so it's still story. Okay. Regeneration ampoules.
바로 이곳에서 재생 앰플을 제작하고 있답니다.
This is where the regenerative ampoules are made.
표면적으로는 HP 탄이라고 불리고 있기는 하지만 근간은 나노 로봇 치료 기술이죠.
Funny thing, I think my version of Honglu is from K-Corp too. He's one of those regenerators that they keep in ampoules constantly and like modify and like. He's one of the enforcers, I think, one of those elite enforcers people. They're publicly called HP bullets, but the underlying principle is a nanobot-based medical treatment.
이런저런 고비가 있었지만 지금은 제가 최근에 아주 쬐끔 개량한 앰플이 제일 대중적으로 사용되고 있답니다.
There have been struggles here and there, but at the moment, the Ampil is slightly modified recently is the most commonly used version.
그걸 보급한 사람이 대기야? 진짜 우리가 그것
Let
때문에
me get
얼마나
this straight.
죽을 고비를.
You're the one who supplied that, damn it. Do you have any idea how much that made us suffer?
그 고비를 거의 네 발로 발발
We
기어서
barely managed to crawl over that adversary.
그래도 전사하거나 치명상을 입은 분들은 아무도 없어 보여서 다행이네요.
I'm relieved that none of you seem to have passed away or suffered severe wounds at the very least.
회사마다 업무 중 사망에 따른 정의가 다르고 절차도 복잡하다고 들었어요.
Ah, that reminds me.
씨가 뭐라고 설명해 줬는데.
I was told companies have different definitions of death on the job and the processes of dealing with them. I'm sure Mr. Chamsa gave me an explanation on it.
아니 그럼 동랑 씨는 계속해서 이 모든 치료는 나노로봇 기술을 연구 중이신 건가?
So, Dongrang, are you continuing your research on improving those cure-all nanobots?
그럴 리가요. HP탄은 이미 상용화된 지 오래된 기술이에요.
Of course not.
HP탄을 활용한 가축 개량
HP bullets have long been commercialized. My project right now is the improvement of livestock using them.
가축 개량
Improving livestock?
절단이 아무것도 아니게 되는 개념이라면 그저 순간에 지나지 않을 뿐이라면
If cutting as a concept is reduced to irrelevance, if it becomes limited to a fleeting moment.
생각해 보세요. 우리는 질 좋은 고기들을 무한하게 먹을 수 있는 거예요.
Think about it. We can get an endless supply of high-quality meat.
그냥 질 좋은 고기도 아니라 수많은 사람이 매달려 연구하고 개량한 그런 드물고도 질 좋은 가축들의 고기를.
Honestly, he's doing a really good job, really good work, because food supply will always be one of the biggest pains in the asses faced by humanity. Food supply, because people need food to live, in water, but still, food also, mostly food. Water more urgently, but food, yeah. And if he can basically replicate infinitely and regenerate, there will be endless amount of very high quality stuff. That's good. That's a good project. Sheesh, I forgot that chicken noises were from the game and not a mini and got a mini jump scare. And it's not just any meat. The flesh will come from livestock research and improved with the combined efforts of countless minds. That's the quality and rarity we're talking about.
아무래도 동랑 씨도 로자 씨처럼 누구보다 고기를 진심으로 사랑하시나 보네요.
It seems Dongnai has a love for meat as deep as Roja's.
사랑이라. 시간과 관심을 끝없이 쏟는 게 사랑이라면 그럴지도 모르겠네요.
Love you say. You might be right. If endlessly devoting time and care could be called love.
둘이 묘하게 재수 없는 게 아까부터 끼리끼리 잘
Guess
노는구나.
snubby bunches get along well, eh? Don't beat up our client, okay, Heathcliff?
하는 거 보고.
I might be misunderstanding economics, but wouldn't it lower the cost of food too due to the increased supply? Not really. There's plenty of resources for everyone equally on this planet. It's a logistic and capital problem. Yep. It's more logistics problem because if there's oversupply of meat, there might be bigger chance of it getting spoiled. Yeah, Great Depression, exactly. That's what that, yeah. Depends on how they behave. We see live chickens whose wings and legs are being sliced endlessly. They don't even struggle as if they feel no pain.
나노로봇이 이렇게 생겼나?
Is this how nanobots look?
액체랑 다를 바 없어 보이는데.
All I see is liquid.
너무나 작은 입자가 유동성을 가지면 유체와 다름없어 보이는 법이니까요.
Supplies and demand, yada yada. Exactly. When infinitesimal principles have fluidity, particles have fluidity, they will look pretty much the same as fluid.
식량을 위해서
Is it really necessary to go this far for food?
어렸을 때부터 육즙이 흐르는 고기를 먹고 자란 도련님은
Is that this too disgusting to handle for a rich boy who grew up on juicy meat, eh?
꼬맹이, 밥을 위해서는 못할 것이 없는 사람도 세상에 많아.
Kida. There are lots of people in the world who'd go any length for a meal.
아니, 그거랑 다르잖아요. 그리고 저희 가족들은 고기를 먹지 않는
No, I mean,
분들이었어요.
this isn't the same.
저는
And my family wouldn't
아니긴
eat
했지만.
any meat. I was an exception though.
왜 굳이 이런 형태여야 해요? 그러니까 제 말은
Why does it have to be like this? What I'm trying to say is,
아, 하려는 말이 뭔지 알 것 같아요.
I think I know what you're getting at.
역시 조금 부자연스럽죠? 단순히 식량 개선을 위한 거였다면 충분히 더 효율적인 방식이 있을
Does feel
텐데.
rather unnatural, doesn't it? If it's simply for the sake of improving food, there could have been more efficient ways to do it.
아, 적어도 이거 하나는 확실하네. 진작에 이 기술이 뒷골목에 전복하셨다.
There's one thing I can say for sure. If this technology has been made available in the back streets,
나와 친구들은 쓰레기통이나 뒤지고 다니진
my
않았어.
friends and I wouldn't have to rummage through trash cans.
기술 아니
Technology.
이것은 한낱 사육이요.
No, this is no more than breeding.
저치들은 날 수 있다는 것도 평생 모를 것이요.
They will never realize that they have the ability to fly for their entire lives. He thinks Spunk started directly into Dongrang. It was unusual to him take so much interest in the matters. Okay.
반론합니다. 닭은 본래 날지 못하거니와 이 기술은 현재 수많은 시민에게 질적인 복지를
I must object. Chickens cannot fly in the first place, and this technology is providing quality welfare to many.
괜찮아요, 삼조 씨.
It's okay, Samja.
본래는 눈조차 잘 마주하지 않던 사람이 누군가를 또렷이
For someone who
내려보는
usually wouldn't look others in the eye to glare directly at a person,
그만큼 절박하다는 거잖아요.
that's a sign of desperation, isn't it?
사육은
The husbandry,
연구실에
something seems to have happened in the lab, to the lab.
지금 연구실로 가는 게 좋은 선택.
Will it be a good choice to head out there now?
괜찮을 거야, 삼조 씨. 이분들은 우리 재생 앰플을 장착한 K사 경비들과도 맞서 싸워놓고 생체기 하나 없으신 실력자들인데.
It'll be fine, Samja. They're skilled enough to do that they got out of a scuffle with K Corp security staff, armed with regenerative apples without a scratch. So interesting though. Okay, I guess it's okay. The combat will be there. Terrorist organization. Okay, we're gonna do a meet and greet with our with our wonderful terrorists.
이번에는 누굴 베어버리면 되는 거야?
An explosion has been detected. Please protect yourselves from danger by swiftly moving under your desks. Will that help? Will moving under the desk help? I doubt it. I somehow doubt it.
아, 잘못 발사됐다.
Oops, that was a misfire. Yeah, no, I figured. The second explosion has been detected. Please activate the regeneration ampoule in your possession and... Please wait for K-Corp security staff that will arrive within 80 seconds of...
저 멘트는 여전하네. 왜 저런 말은 항상 차분한 목소리로 말해야 하는 걸까?
Same old announcement. I wonder why that broadcasts like that told in such calm voices.
숨이라도 헐떡이면서 말해야지 사람들을 대피시키는데
Won't a little
효과적이지 않겠어?
gasping and panicking be more effective in getting people to evacuate?
역시 기술이나 과학 같은 것에만 몰두해서 눈이 멀어버리면 감정에 공감하려는 노력은 없어진다니까.
See, getting so preoccupied with all that technology and science nonsense dulls your empathy with feelings.
말이 너무 많아. 조용히.
They talk too much. Be quiet.
모두 무사하십니까? 혹시라도 무사하지 않은 분들은 재생 앰플을 받아가시면 됩니다. 교차 적합 검사를 받아야 하긴 하지만 일단 급하니.
Is everyone alright? If you aren't, take a regeneration sample. A cross-compatibility test is normally needed, but we're in an emergency.
태어나네. 보통 테러가
Quite a shift
벌어지면
combat robots versus a
곤란한
corp
불사이지 않나?
focused on health and humanity body thematic. How fitting. True. True. You look and face. Doesn't the terrorist attack usually throw everyone in chaos?
첫 테러엔 모두가 우왕좌왕했었죠. 그땐 폭발 감지 안내 방송도 없었거든요. 삼조 씨가 그때 책상에 한참 동안 숨어서 안 나왔는데.
The first attack did have everyone panicking. The explosive direction broadcast didn't exist either. Mr. Samjo hid under his desk for quite some time.
심각하게 받아들이셔야 합니다, 동랑님. 둥지 항상 말하지만 그건 로비에서 일어난 테러였고 저는 책상 깊숙이 떨어진 수첩을 주우려던 것뿐이었습니다.
As I keep saying, the attack occurred in the lobby, and I was merely attempted to pick up a notebook that fell under the desk. You must take this situation seriously, Mr. Dongrang. An attack on the K-Corp laboratory in the middle of the nest is not a matter of course.
그러게.
See you, Zaz.
이번엔
Bye bye.
연구원들이 있는 층까지 도달했네.
Thank you for joining.
나 왼쪽 다리가 좀 삔 것 같아, 삼조 씨.
For sure, they managed to arrive at the floor where the researchers are. Or, I think I sprained my ankle, left ankle, Samjo. I watched as Samjo injected a regeneration ampoule into Dongrang's body.
로보토미 지부를 점령하고 있다는 테러 집단이 저자들인가?
Are they terrorists that are occupying the Lobotomy Corp branch?
맞아요.
저 사람들이 테러 단체들이라고요?
Indeed, speak of the devil.
특화되어 있지는 않아
They're part of
보이는데.
the terrorist organization. They don't really look like we're trained combatants.
꼬맹이가 이제 그런 눈썰미도 생겼냐?
Well, look at that. Will you look at that? You got an eye for that now, kid?
당연합니다. 직접 전투에 나서는 건 저들이 아니니까.
It's natural. They aren't the only ones that got directly engaging in combat.
딱 보기에도 동랑님처럼 비실비실해 보이지 않습니까?
It should take a single glance to notice that they appear lean and frail, just like Mr. Dongrang.
돈 있는 놈들은 직접 안 싸우더라도 만에 하나 모른다면서 신체 강화 시술을 받더만. 저거 다 엄살 아니야?
I've seen rich sods that don't get into fights that still get body-enhancing augments just in case. You sure they aren't just acting weak?
꼭 그렇지만도 않습니다. 신체 강화 방법이 다양한 만큼 형태에 따라 거부감을 느끼기도 하고 괴로워하기도 하니까요.
It's not necessarily the case. As varied as ways to augment the body are, some may be repulsed by it physically or mentally.
품질에 따라서 거좀 있는 깃털들이 작용 미달이면 일정 위력 이상의 시술을 받는 것을
Some nests even forbid their residents from getting procedures above a certain level of power if they aren't qualified.
아래 것들이 힘을 가져서 들고 일어나면 곤란하기라도 하나 봐.
They don't want the lowly to rise up and topple the ruling class over, eh?
그 가능성도 부정할 수는 없겠네요. 둥지마다 다양한 이유가 있을 테니까.
I couldn't deny these possibilities. Each nest must have its own reasons.
하지만 근본적으로 강화 시술은 고출력 차량과 흡사합니다. 감당
But-
못할 출력의 차량 같은 장비를 검증되지 않은 자가 다룬다면
But fundamentally speaking, augments procedures are like not high-performing vehicles. If an unqualified driver were to try and handle a vehicle with a power output above what they can't handle,
둥지 안의 여러 질서는 금방이라도 깨질 테니 그 부분을 예방하는 차원이 클 거예요.
layers of order in the nest would fall apart in no time, so they'd like to prevent that from happening.
열성적인 설명 중에 미안하지만 참고로 전 엄살은 아니고 진짜 아팠답니다.
Sorry to interrupt your passionate exposition. The pain was genuine for me, just so you know. Soon enough, people wearing familiar outfits appeared, along with the unforgettable beats of footsteps.
검문소에서
They're the ones from Checkpoint.
이제는 우리의 든든한 아군이.
And now there are reliable allies. Those robots, they look seriously hostile.
5천의 과다 출혈, 12cm 이상의 척추 손상, 심장 동맥 접촉,
Hemorrhage within 5 seconds. Spinal damage of at least 12 centimeters in length. Direct impact on coronary artery. Destruction of the cranium.
그리하여 모든 적은 불필요한 고통 없이 즉사한다.
These steps will ensure that the enemy meets immediate death without necessary suffering.
불필요한 고통도 고통이지만 그냥 애매하게 뇌가 남아버리면 되살아나 버리니까 곤란해서 그런 거
It could do
아니었어?
that, but wasn't it mainly to fully destroy the brain so that they can't regenerate themselves?
저기 실례가 안 된다면 너네 바로 죽진 않아도 그냥 죽은 척 해줄 수 있을까?
Hey, if you don't mind, could you pretend to be dead if it doesn't kill you right away? My buddy stayed up all night upgrading the insta-kill function.
조용히.
봐봐,
Quiet.
내 말이 맞잖아. 저 반동거리로는 후드 옆까지만 통과된다니까.
이걸 꼭 실전을 통해서 깨달아야 속이 후련하니?
See, I told you. With that recoil distance, it only reaches as deep as the occipital lobe. Did you really have to learn it through trial?
진짜 측두엽까지 뚫었어야 했네.
Damn it! This should have gone all the way through the temporal lobe.
질 수 없죠. 로봇은 저희 쪽에도 있거든요. 곧 나타날 텐데.
We can't lose to them. We have robots of our own. They should be here any minute now.
아하! 짠! 재생 앰플 투여 드론이에요.
Ah, there it is. The regeneration ampoule administration drone.
그래도 든든하겠어요. 상처를 입을 때마다 즉각적으로 재생.
Must be pretty handy to have them.
건가요?
Do they inject the ampoules right as the staff is injured?
네. 머리통이 날아가거나 황금 시간을 놓쳐 뇌가 정지한 상태가 되기 전에만 주입되면 그들은 불사입니다.
Yes, as long as their heads aren't lost and the ampoule is injected before the golden time passes and their brains stop functioning, they're practically undying.
장기가 관통되거나
Injuries like holes in internal organs.
어이쿠. 뼈가 부러지는 것 정도는
Or broken bones can be
수초 내에
healed in seconds.
원상 복구가 가능하니까.
그렇다고 아픔조차 못 느끼지는 않을 텐데요. 저들은 왜
So
이렇게
even still,
태연하게?
they wouldn't be immune to pain. How can they be so calm about it?
심지어 바로 옆에 있는 동료의 신체가 절단되어도
They won't even bat an
눈길조차 안
eye at
주잖아요.
colleague right next to them being cut down.
당연한 일이다.
Natural behavior.
몇 초 내에 복구가 된다면 모든 판단은 부수적인
If all
일이다.
wounds can be healed up in seconds, all judgment regarding it will be secondary.
그렇다면 저희도 언젠가는 저렇게 변하는
If is
걸까요?
that the case, will we become like that eventually?
그런 걸 왜 생각하는지 모르겠고.
I don't see a reason to think about such things.
궁금하잖아요.
I was just curious.
그런데 여기 못 보던 옷 입고 있는 뉴페이스들은 누구야? 자기 소개해줄 사람?
By the way, who are these new faces with the familiar outfits? Anyone want to introduce yourselves?
우리가 할 바는 아니지.
None of our business.
맞아. 그런데 계속 마주보고 있으려니까
True.
조금 어색해서.
But it's kind of awkward
누군가는 말을
to be just
꺼내야
facing
하지
them.
않나
Someone
싶은데.
gonna talk now? Hey, fundamental.
고작 테러 조직 따위한테 왜 자기 소개를 해야
Why should we
하죠?
introduce ourselves to a terrorist organization?
우린 테러 조직 따위가 아니다. 말 조심.
We're no mere terrorist organization. Watch your words.
나는 그 어감 나쁘지 않은 것 같아. 4살 때 내 가치관과 맥락은 같아서. 11살 때 쓴 원자 논문이 당선되면서
I don't hate the sound of it. It lines up with my beliefs when I was 4. I had to answer the call of a grad school because the paper I wrote on atoms won a prize at the age of 11.
조용히 해. 우리는 기술 해방 연합이다.
Shut it. We're a Technology Liberation Alliance.
어떤 기술을 해방시키는 거죠? 기술이라는 것도 자유를 원하는 건가요?
Liberate what technologies exactly? Does the technology yearn for freedom?
아마도 저 연구실 안에 있는 동물들
Maybe they're talking about the animals in the lab, I think?
들었어? 쟤 우리가 동물
You hear that?
되는 줄 아나 본데?
He thinks we're animal protectors or something.
미안한데 그런 고리타분한 여행은 옛적에 끝났단다. 우리가 행복하게 자라나 건강하게 튀겨진 치킨이나 씹자고 잘 시간까지 갈아가면서 기계들을 조립하는 줄 알아?
Sorry, but that went out of fashion long ago. You think we're working day and night assembling machines just to fight for happy raised chickens fried for healthy oil, in healthy oil?
특히 X-32형 볼트는 요새 구하기도 힘들어서 다른 둥지를 통해서만 주문해야 돼. 세금이 얼마나 붙는지 알아?
Type X32 bolts are so hard to get these days. We have to order them from nest to other nests. Do you have any idea how much tax is added?
X-32형 볼트는 C-9 볼트를 주조한 다음 2시간 간격으로 담금질을 하면 대체가 가능합니다.
You can substitute type X32 bolts by casting a C9 bolt and tempering it an interval or 2 hours.
어디서 가짜게 아는 척을.
You aren't gonna win this over us by acting all smart.
오, 아니야. 그럴듯해.
Oh, huh. No, she might be right. It could work. Faust!
아니 대체 왜 적군한테까지 팁을 주는 거야, 파우스트 씨?
Could you tell us why you're offering advice to enemies, Miss Faust?
이해 못하시겠죠. 연구원들에겐 죽음보다 중요한 신념 같은 것이
You wouldn't understand. Researchers have a creed more valuable than life. Okay. Faust is about to get shot. Could you potentially move a little to the right and try to aim directly there, please? It will be more efficient. Professionals have standards, exactly. Okay. Favorite, dominating. Yeah, favorite. Let's see.
거치적거리지만 마.
거기까지.
자,
끝이다.
Okay, so far I like the robot designs. This is going to be a tough battle for you. Will it? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
끝이 꽤잘 갈렸고.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
정도인가?
파쇄 완료.
Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
꽤잘 갈렸고.
and Corp Sinclair for some support. Okay.
쉽게 무르진 않네.
파쇄 완료.
Okay. I didn't leave anywhere. Okay, dominating. Yeah, dominating. Let's do triple this. Okay, triple this, then this, yeah, this, and this.
오자 터뜨려주지.
This music definitely slaps though.
끝.
Brach. Okay, almost dead. Oh, nice, critical. DC Roger Moll Outlast Otis works too well too. Okay.
파쇄 완료.
Okay. Okay. Unopposed. Yeah, unopposed. This one. And this one.
정출할게요.
I like this move, this singular attack. Oh, 9. That's a first.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
꽤잘 갈렸고.
완전히 녹았네요.
꽤잘 갈렸고.
Will this battle be rough for me? I don't think it. I don't think it was. It was kind of easy, if anything. I've experienced like hard battles before, and that was during the what's it called? That was during the previous episode, actually. The previous episode's dungeon. That's pretty rough.
제가 봐도 훌륭했네요.
Okay.
잠깐 자유 시간 좀 갖고
Kind of surprised that Honglu did the most damage. That's kind of that was a little surprising actually.
예리한 검으로 하는 예술이.
Oh fucking hell! I forgot to change my team. Okay, sorry, I forgot to change my team. I will think of something, you know, and I will change the next one. Okay, favorite. Dominating.
오자 터뜨려주지.
Okay. I forgot to change. Skill does a lot of blunt damage. I see. That's good to know.
내 뒤로.
I see that he likes to be blunt. I love the skill that basically completely devastates anything that has stagger on it. Like one shot, everything was a stagger on it. Almost stagger. The Cubs Honglu is mostly flash. No, I mean Honglu. I'm not talking about Honglu. I'm just like, okay, sure. Good to know. Okay.
거기까지. 그 정도인가? 위험 요소.
Okay. Gotcha. The second one. Okay.
내 뒤로.
My team has a lot of pride, yeah. Stop! Yeah, I'm kind of playing just what I like playing, honestly, at this point. I'm in no way trying to optimize my team. I just play what I think are cool looking identities. That's it. I don't really see any point in trying to optimize or overdevelop my teams. Because breezing through content, I don't think I'm interested in that, really. You know? I just, frankly, can make it through all of the content with most IDs. Exactly.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
Measure con is little railways. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm just vibing, really. I don't think it's necessary to do the whole optimization game to be able to play properly. Plus, it's not that hard anyway. Yeah, we're trying to turn on this one stages in chapter 4. I see. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. I think they also nerfed a fair bit a while back, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken, though.
이 정도면 피는 만족할 만큼 본 것 같고.
Okay, so more battles. I wonder how this is. This like a second stage or something? Seems like second stage. Yep, as also the working sanity. It was a time where they were working sanity. I see. All right, I don't have energy. So, do I have a box? I don't have a box. Okay. Let go. Okay. Let's try. Which one do you want me to try? That's the part divided since the Canto was released in 3 separate parts. I see. Cool. Which one do you want me to try? I'm gonna check the support first. Which one do you want me to try?
저주를 끼얹을 것이 있나 보군요. 저주를 끼얹을 것이 있나 보군요.
Encorp Sinclair. Ah, the one who grips. I see. I have so many the one who grips here. Okay. Let's grab the one who grips. And anything else? Some of the usual spell shots will do that, but it's probably a year from now until you reach it. Yeah, probably. Anyone else? Or just Sinclair for now? You can on. Okay, go, cool. Yeah.
저주를 끼얹을.
금방 가지.
Okay.
언제든지요.
다들
Let's do it like this.
준비 끝.
Let's do it like this. Let me grab one support. Okay, cool. Let's try. Let's try Sinclair with grippers.
확실히 편리하긴해 보이네.
God damn it, that sounds so weird. Sinclair with grippers. God fucking damn it. That certainly looks convenient. Broken bones heal up in a matter of moments.
K사에서 이 재생 앰플의 개량을 위해 천문학적인 연구비를 지원해줬어요. 슈렌느가 알면 세 달은 화낼지도 모르니까 비밀이에요.
K-Corp provided us with an astronomical sum of research grants to support our research on improving this ampule. Do keep the stickers from Shrenne, please. She might get mad at me about it for 3 months. Put those grippers away.
시계는 그까지 고통이 얼마나 무서웠는지. 우리가 죽어야지만 시계를
Clock would
돌리더군.
only wind the thing after we've died, scared of our little hurting.
나 지금 오른손 뼈에 조금 금이 간 것 같은데 앰플 맞아도 되지? 도끼 주기가 영 불편하네.
I think I cracked my bone in my right hand. Can I get an ample? It's kind of harder to grip my axe. Roger stood in front of K-Corp, drawn and exited the right arm.
언제나 당신의 건강을 위하는 K사 드론입니다.
Welcome, K-Corp jobs are always there for your help. Administrating regeneration ample.
주입 불가.
Cannot administer.
3-54 유형 여부 5대상은 혈정 주입은 가능하나 재생 앰플은 1리터 이상의 출혈자라는 조건이 있으며 따라서 현재 상황에서 주입이 불가능함을 안내드립니다. 덧붙여 AP 앰플 교차 적합 검사를 진행하지 않았기에 이에 따른 부작용은 책임지지 않음을 유의 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Friendly entities of type 3J54 are eligible for serum injection, but the regeneration sample may only be administered to patients hemorrhaging 1 liter or more of blood. Also, since you have not taken a cross-compatibility test for the Abulus, we do not take any responsibility for possible side effects. Thank you.
뭐? 무슨 소리야? 그럼 팔다리 중 하나라도 잘려오라는 거야?
Huh? What are you talking about? Do you want me to cut off an arm or leg or something?
이미 그러고 있잖아요. 저 K사 경비들.
They're already doing that. Look at the K-Corp staff.
재생 앰플을 주입받으려고 스스로
They're cutting their own limbs to get the ampule.
어쩔 수 없습니다. 생체기 하나 날 때마다 재생 앰플을 사용하는 건 심각한 비용 낭비니까요.
It's a necessary requirement. It would be a tremendous financial waste to use regeneration ampules for every single little scratch.
굳이 비교를 하고 싶지 않지만 당신네 같은 중소기업은 함부로 쓰지도 못할 가치.
I hate to make comparisons, but its value is far above the caliber of small firms like yours. Yeesh. It looks a bit dangerous here. Those machines are too rough. They might get me killed if I'm not careful. I like how Dongrang used an ampule to fix his sprained ankle earlier, yet consider waste for any other of the K-Corp's security to do the same. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird. Might want to stay away from the fray just a bit just to be safe. Just then, something grazed past my head. I mean, my head with a threatening trill. Ah? Right as another projectile flew at me, Ishmael swiftly switched her arm to take the hit. Turning in the direction of the projectiles came from, I didn't find any enemy robots. Instead, that was a K-Corp drone glaring with red.
관리자님, 괜찮으십니까?
Executive Manager, are you alright?
제가 대신 맞았는데요.
I'm the one who got hit. Otis.
이 오티스가 대신 맞았어야 했습니다.
I should have taken the projectile for you. Curses!
저기요.
Excuse me?
네 놈들의 그 비싼 연구비로 만든 로봇이 결국 오작동을 일으키는
See what your robots that cost a bomb to make are doing. It fired us at an ally.
반론합니다. 그건 오인 사격이
Must object.
아니었습니다.
That was not friendly fire. Some Jew yelled from behind, raising his hand high.
다만 예외 처리가 미처 되지 못한 모양이군요. 그 점은 사과의 말씀을 드립니다.
However, it does appear that exceptions couldn't be fully configured. I apologize for that particular shortcoming.
무슨 헛소리를.
What rubbish are you?
알다시피 당신들이 이곳까지 들어오게 된 건 순전히
Are
동랑님의
you aware? You could come into this place purely thanks to Mr. Dongram's whim.
이곳에 손님이 방문하는 경우는 극히 드문 일. 따라서 미처 고려되지 못했던
Having visitors in this place is an extremely rare occurrence, and as such, a factor that wasn't put into consideration.
그게 대체
What?
무슨 소리인데요?
What are you talking about?
K사 재생 드론의 쓰임새는 단순한 치료가
That
전부가
K-Corp's
아니라는
regenerator drones do much more than just heal people.
왜? 제 몸이 녹아가고 있는 것처럼 보이죠?
Why does it look
누가
like my
한
body's
명이라도
melting?
알아듣게
Can anyone
그
make
얘기를.
it make sense? Ishmael!
K사 드론은 평소엔 부상자들에게 재생 앰플을
Normally, K-Corp's drone
주입시켜주지만
administer regeneration ampoules to injured personnel.
전장 이탈자들에게는 붕괴 앰플을
However, it
주입시킵니다.
decays a decay ampoule to deserters. Slime girl Ishmael! It shot the decay ampoule at me because I was trying to escape the combat zone?
역겹군 그래. 아니 전쟁 중도 아닌데 즉결 처분이 받아들여지나?
Ain't that just revolting? Think you did pull off summer executions when there isn't even a war going on?
그래. 차라리 저 드론들을 앞장서서 싸우는 게 낫지 않겠어?
Yeah, why just make the drones fight instead?
당신이 있던 둥지에서는 인명에 대한 가치가 높았나 봅니다.
The nest
그렇죠?
you're from must have valued human life, am I right?
저 기계들은 한 대당 2등급 직원 10명의 가치와 맞바꾼다고 해도 비교가 안 될 만큼의 비용을 지닙니다.
Discount group mail, discount group mail. The value of each drone we have far surpasses that of 10 Class 2 staff members combined. Do you understand?
이해해라. 네가
You
받아들여라.
should understand. You accept it.
그따위 강요? 너무 많이 받아서 이젠 별로 하고 싶지 않은.
I've had crappy coercions shoved in my face too many times. I don't feel like complying anymore.
이해는 되네요. 모의 전장에 K사 드론을 도입함으로써 아군의 승률이 23.5% 상승하였다는.
I don't understand where it's coming from. There was research that revealed deploying K-Corp's drones in simulated battles increased the odds of victory by 23.5%.
연구자들 사이에서는 꽤나 인지.
It was a pretty famous paper among scholars.
예로부터 전장의 사기를 떨어뜨리는 가장 큰 원흉은 적군의 위력도 지휘자의 나약한.
Since the old times, deserters who try flee from battle have been pointed out as greater detractors of morale than the threat of overwhelming oppression of weakness or of the leader.
전장 이탈자의 공개적인 처벌은 역사적으로도 증명된 사례가 다분한.
Public punishments of deserters are historically proven tactics supported by many examples.
많이들 아셔.
Understand it all you like then. Wait, what are you talking about? Look at this mail. She's melting down.
실례했습니다, 관리자님.
Apologies for my negligence. Negligence, executive manager.
시계 돌릴 때의 고통을 미처 헤아리지 못했습니다.
I failed to consider the suffering you must endure when you turn the clock. What? That's not what I am.
신속하게 돌리셔야겠군요. 지금 정도의 상태면 심장까지는 보존되어 있을 테니까.
You might want to hurry if that's your concern. Her heart should still be intact in her current state.
관리자님, 저 어떻게
Manager,
되는 거죠?
what'll happen to me? Clock's hands turned with agony. Meanwhile, Yi-Sang was staring at empty ampoules rolling on the floor. Goop mail! I love how they're like, all of them are like, yeah, it should be. They're not even concerned about Ishmael in any way. And then there's like, yeah, that's. I wonder if we're gonna have become like that. You already became like that. Nice. Okay, we have a very angry Sinclair.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Very angry Sinclair.
좋아, 다 죽어라.
my god. Okay, he did good, I would say. Okay. That was a one shot. Okay, sure. That was interesting. Fucking decimated the motherfuckers. Okay. Jesus.
정출할게요.
He's a little powerful, yeah. Sinclair first, yeah, casual 100 plus damage per skill. Yeah. Just casually. He's doing his best, I suppose. Jesus Christ.
위험 요소 제거.
Jesus Christ. That was a lot. That was a lot. Ow. Zoomies. Just be careful. His gloom skill is pretty weak. Yeah, it's fine. Ow. Okay, dominating.
불길 속으로 그 오늘의
Jesus Christ. That was an unclear rolling point. Then there's my unclear rolling head points at minus 35. Yeah. This is fun though. This is such a fun game to like play. Because it's really nice seeing all this come into execution. Oh, nice. Ooh. Actually, I haven't seen Sinclair's ego, so if I can yet, so if I can allow it, I'll do this. Though I probably won't, because Gregor is most likely going to murder.
거기까지. 그 위험 요소 제거.
Nah, it's fine. I'll check out Sinclair another time. I kind of like him. Very glass cannon vibes.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
You are the chosen one. Sinclair with grippers. Let's play Sinclair with grippers. I like Sinclair with grippers. The music is the music slaps though. Yeah, that's for sure. So let's have this.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Oh, okay. That's it's not the worst, but it's not the biggest. Kind of middle of the ground. I just said that he kind of vibes neutral glass cannon a little bit.
불길 속으로.
It's below average, certainly. Yeah, that's what I meant, basically. Zoom. Jesus.
정출할게요.
Oh no, he guarded unclear.
거기까지.
Zoomies. It's fine. It will probably be fine. Probably. Thank you, Sinclair.
완전히 녹아내렸네. 불길 속으로.
그 정도인가?
Riptail cones. If you see struggling on Sinclair, it's most likely not a struggling. Ah, I see.
다 죽어라.
I see.
다 죽어라.
I see. I see. Okay, sure. That's a funny way to put it. Actually. It's the enemy struggling instead. He's so considerate. He's so considerate. He's announcing that the enemy is struggling. Maybe they had a bad divorce, I guess, the enemy. So they're really not doing well. So he would like to inform us that if he does that, they will struggle more. How kind of him. Ooh, nice. I can see Sinclair's shit. Ego my Lego.
오작 터뜨려주지.
This is a unit that loses slashing powers on head and gun flips. I see. Okay, finally, let's see his if I can sever it with my bayana hand. Ooh, that's actually a really cool, nice, cool ego. He has big axe.
그 정도인가?
A big axe. Branched.
환상의 세계로 들어가보자.
I guess we really should be paying attention to this branch of our corporation, eh? Really buried a hatchet in there, eh? Yeah. Bam!
완전히 녹아내렸네.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
야.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Bunk. Yeah. Rupture is good. Rupture is pretty good. So she's fine, right? Ishmael is fine, obviously. She's no longer melting. I would hope so.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Unless I will have to do this. Unless I will have to do this. Oh no! Imagine Lord with Limbus tier animation. That would be cool.
다들 연장 챙기죠.
뒤따르죠.
That would be cool. Red Sheets is also pretty powerful. I see. I kind of like his playstyle for now, so I will stick to. Okay, more battles.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Okay. Okay.
웃어주마.
Owie. Ah, okay. That's why struggling works better if I'm struggling. So.
내 뒤로.
Let's try it like this. Okay. This is pretty well done. Okay, destruction. Dominating, private spirit dominating. Neutral.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Think.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
Okay.
얼얼하지?
We got it. We got it.
정신 못 차릴 거야.
69.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Perfect.
위험 요소 제거.
Perfect.
불길 속으로
Very nice. Ooh, 29. Cool.
나의 손으로
We're
잘다릴
gonna
수
be severed by
있다면
my hand. Yay! Okay. So far so good. So far so good. Okay. Oh, hello. Honglu is over here. Honglu arrived. He will throw his sash on them.
자, 완전히 녹아내렸네.
I suppose it's fine if I do this as well. Bonk, 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 bonk. Let's unopposed. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, there we go. Hey, they might die before the ego, honestly. If Gregor has anything to do. By the way, go hard on the random bot fight music. They really did.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Yeah. Figured as much. Green. Yeah.
내 뒤로.
There's 3 this time around.
변해 있었어.
It's fine. We can handle it this time around. I think this is the one you were struggling maybe to do within 10 turns. It's a banger, right? Not as much as it will home depot at 1, but a banger nonetheless. Probably not though. It's probably like a bit different in terms of like yeah, probably not. I thought about it. It's too easy to be the struggle stage. Seven. Okay. I guess this robot production will be axed. And she died too from my pun apparently. Whatever. I think it's just gonna win. Nah. Stupid puns are stupid puns. I love them. Okay. His axe does
결과죠.
blunt damage.
저는 선택받았으니까.
I guess he's very blunt.
그렇겠죠?
And that quirky. Very quirky, yeah. As Canadian battles against the machines were wearing us out, I heard a confident voice. Oh, is Siegfried back?
다들 집중. 지원이 도착했다.
Attention everyone, reinforcements have arrived.
저 사람들은 뭐지?
Who are these people?
그러게요. 누구야, 슈렌느?
Sure.
나 말고 새 친구들
Could this be? Shenne made new friends other than me.
이번에 우리 팀 연구소랑 협업하고 있는 장미 스패너 공방의 해결사들이잖아. 몇 번이나 오갔는데 얼굴 좀 외워라.
They're fixers from Ross Spanner Workshop, the ones we're working with for current project. They've visited here several times already. You really should be familiar by now.
안녕하십니까. 장미 스패너 공방 대표 니코라고 합니다.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nico, representative for Ross Spanner Workshop. The entire face is clouded over at unexpected arrival. The enemy's face is clouded over at unexpected arrival of reinforcements.
재미없네. 돌아가자.
Boring. Let's head back.
뭐?
What?
그래. 돌아가자.
Sure, we'll leave.
역시 저희의 포스에 다 겁을 먹고 도망갔군요.
Well, look at that. Our aura has made them flee in terror.
고마워, 슈렌느 씨.
Nico's snazzy.
이러다가 진짜
Nico is just an average VTuber model. That's surprisingly accurate.
있겠다는 생각을 처음으로 하게 되었어.
Thanks, Strenne. That made me seriously consider the possibility that your third department might be picked as the best next year for the first time.
잘난 그 상장패들 다 박살나서 어떡하냐?
Shame about your precious trophies being destroyed, huh?
슈렌느님, 실례지만 설마 박살날 때까지 기다리다가 오신 건 아니라 믿겠습니다.
Mrs. Strenne, pardon me for suspecting, but you did not perchance wait until the trophies were broken before bringing reinforcements, did you?
이런 것쯤은 괜찮아.
I don't mind losing them.
사진만 멀쩡하다면.
As long as the photo is fine.
직접 눈앞에서 목격하니까
The damage they left is pretty severe and I'm seeing it firsthand.
자칫하면 연구원들까지 모조리 죽을 뻔할 수 있는 상황이었어.
It could have gotten all the research killed if things went wrong.
네, 그렇기 때문이라도 하루빨리 저들을 소탕하고 빼앗긴 연구실을
Indeed,
탈환해야 하는
which is why we must eliminate them and reclaim the facilities they've occupied as soon as possible.
어째서 K사에서는 지원하지 않소?
Why then does K-Corp not provide assistance?
그야 둥지 한복판에 이런 일이 있었다는 걸 숨겨야 하니까.
Clearly, it's because they don't want the general public to know that such a thing happened in NS, don't you think?
그 일은 무고의 깃털이 엮였으니 차치하겠으나 이번엔 K사와 연루된 연구원과
Why I may concede on the matter, as innocent feathers were involved. This concerns researchers in the laboratory directly affiliated with the wing.
연고지와 연계되어 있음에도 연막 속에 연금에 들만한 일인 것.
It's evidence that they wanted to remain discreet that much, don't you think?
아무튼 그래서 말이죠. 특별히 여러분들 목까지 재생 앰플을 넉넉하게 챙겨야겠어요.
Anyway, I ought to bring a generous supply of regeneration ampules for you all to use. Now should be a good time to depart, right?
동랑 씨, 이거 놀러 가는 거 아니야?
We are going in the Pingming Dongrang. You gonna be okay?
네. 여러분이 전투하는 모습을 직접 보니까 더욱 안심하고 함께해도 될 것 같아요.
No problem. Seeing you in battle may be all the more reassured about you accompanying you.
참고로 저희를 관찰한다 해도 관리자 단테 씨가 사용하는 기술은 K사 인플의 재생과는 궤를 달리하는
Just so you know,
복원의 영역이에요.
the technology our manager Dante uses is on a different level compared to K-Corp samples. Rather than regenerate, it restores.
따라서 K사의 특이점이나 재생 인플 개량에 크게 도움은 되지 않을 거예요.
Therefore, observing it won't provide much insight that can be applied to K-Corp singularity or regeneration ampules.
치료가 아닌 복원이라.
Restoration, not healing, huh?
설마 단테 씨의 능력을 보고 보살 치킨집 점생이 사장처럼 산업 스파이
No way!
짓을
Is he trying to copy Dante's ability like that? Like what that shady Botisava chicken guy tried with his rival?
그런 짓은 하지 않아요. 전 소화시키지도 못할 것을 억지로 먹는 타입은 아니라서요.
I won't do such a thing. I'm not the kind of person to cram down food that I know I can't digest. I guess at least he understands that there's things he should not chew things that he should not buy things that he cannot chew.
당신 같은 경우는 전투에 능한 부하들을 보내는 게 일반적일 텐데 구태여 최전선이라.
It has to be common practice for someone like you to send capable underlings to do the fighting for you, and yet you insist on being on the front. Are you that hungry for the medal?
아니요. 그곳엔
No, it's that I left
미처 챙기지 못하여
a number of things I couldn't take with me in time.
제법 많거든요. 연속 3년 우수상 받은 기념 사진이랑 K사 감사 트로피랑 연구실 확장 기념 사진이랑
Like the photo commemorating my third consecutive year of winning the Excellence Award, the plaque of appreciation from K-Corp, the photo taken to celebrate my lab's expansion, and what else was there, Samja?
연구와 관련된 기밀 문서가 있었습니다.
Classified documents concerning the research, sir.
받기보다는 받은 것을 가져오고 싶은 것이었나.
It's more that you wanted to gain back the medals you had.
아 맞다. 그것도 빼먹었네.
Oh, right, that too.
아 그냥 급하게 몸뚱이만 건사해 손수.
You really just barely managed to escape there, huh?
동랑 저 자식은 태어나서 주먹질 한 번 안 해봤을걸? 속 편한 놈이야. 나처럼 해결사들이라도
Guarantee you that nerd
데려가든가.
Dongrang has never swung a fist in his life. He's too carefree. At least bring some fixers like me.
슈렌느 씨, 그쪽 부서도 가시는 겁니까?
Is your department doing as well? Going as well, Miss Schreiner?
이번 작전에 성공한다고 해서 당신 부서는 아무 이득이 없을 텐데.
I don't see how you could benefit from the success of this operation.
동료 셋이 죽었어. 지난번 그 테러로.
3 of my co-workers died in the last attack.
이득이랑 손해만 따지면서 움직이기엔
I've lost too much to care about interests and benefits.
슈렌느 씨.
Miss Schreiner.
그렇다면 저 해결사분들 출장 비용은 슈렌느 씨 부서에서
In that case, will I be correct to assume that the payment for fixers will be handled by your department?
아, 언제까지고 재수 없는 놈들이네 진짜.
You just can't stop being such an irritating bunch.
탈환해야 할 로보토미 지부는 이곳에서 멀지 않은 위치에 있습니다.
The lobotomy corp branch we must reclaim isn't too far from here.
다 같이 이동하시죠.
Let's head there together.
아, 여러분들이 타고 온 버스 저도 한번
I
타보고
was hoping to
싶은데
get the ride on your bus.
아쉽네요.
What a shame.
다음에 태워드리겠습니다. 얼른 출발하시죠.
I'll secure an opportunity next time. Let's get moving now. For now.
어? 누구 마음대로?
Huh? Who do you think you are to decide that? This mission felt particularly tumultuous.
그래서 말이야. 내가 딱 칩을 건 다음에
And then, you see, I bet the chips and declared like this.
올인.
All in!
아 그만 듣고 싶어. 없던 멀미가
I
생겼다.
want to stop hearing it. It gives me nausea.
역시 제2사 카지노에서는 도리도리 포커만한 게 없죠. 죽치고 슬롯 머신을 하는 놈들은 죄다 머저리예요.
There's nothing like head shake poker at Jacob's casinos. These people who sit at the slot machines all day long, they're all morons.
뭐야? 슬롯 머신에 뭐 뒤가 구린 거라도.
You think there's something up with the machines?
이건 진짜 아무에게도
That is something I haven't told anyone else, you see.
잠깐, 좀 더 자세히 말해봐.
Hold on, you gotta explain in more detail. Things are lively this time around. D-L-I. She says she doesn't like. She says she doesn't like it. Whispered Sinclair. I whispered to him. Whispered back to him, saying, "I know." No need to translate to Dante, Sinclair. Dante is another team of teams Ryoshu translators. He understands. Don't worry. Age of Humanity. Oh, brother. I don't really feel good about the word humanity since the last time I heard the word humanity, which was all about, you know, penetration. Accompanying Shren and fixers from Respawner Workshop, we headed to the Lobotomy Corporation branch. Feels like a lot of people are involved in this mission. Are we really going to be safe walking into a place occupied by terrorists? Actually, I want to try other things. Is there a good support for him? Ooh, I want to try him. I want to try him. I'll try him.
지식이 축적될 시간이군.
단테.
Might as well. I don't usually use supports. I don't know why I don't use supports actually. The group remained consistently noisy until the moment we arrived.
고요 속에서 우아하게
Only in tranquility can art bloom in its full grace.
어느 팀에나 재수 없는 놈들이 설치는 건 여전하지.
There's always going to be a snobby jerk on any team.
동감이다. 의뢰를 수행하려 온 건지 놀러 온 건지.
Space Bush Yisang, my beloved. Must agree. I can't tell if they're here to handle a request or hang out. They loosen up too easily.
하지만 적어도 이곳에 환상체들은 없을 거예요.
If there is one fortunate thing, however,
다행이랄까요?
is that we won't encounter any abnormalities here. Why did this person keep talking to me?
사실 처음에 환상체라는 것들을 보았을 땐
To tell you the truth, the first encounter with abnormalities was a series of shocking revelation. He likes monologuing at the clock kun.
참 하이브리드 했다고나 할까요? 사람의 무의식을 이용한 신에너지 개발이라니. 저로서는 상상도 못할 발상이었으니까.
It was a hybrid, so to speak. I wouldn't have been able to conceive such a concept as developing a new source of energy from the human consciousness.
이제 평범하고 흔한 그 뭐냐. 아, 인간의 시대는 끝나가고 있다고.
Space Bush, Yisang.
지금은 최우수한 분노의 시대죠.
I believe that
그걸 마음으로 깨달은 자들은 아직 많이 없기도 하고요.
That the so widespread and standard, what was it again? Right, the age of humanity is coming to an end. Now is the age of superior minds. Not too many have realized this with their hearts yet. What's an age of humanity?
그러니 당신들이 합류해줘서 제가 얼마나
You have no idea how
기뻤는지
glad I was to have you on board. Some one-sided conversation that was much worse than the ones I have with Virgilius. At least Virgilius pretends to try to understand what you're saying. Was it even a conversation if one of us never communicated their thoughts onto the other? Shh, I hear some movement. I think you're the only one here who has to keep his mouth shut. Okay, Bush Yisang. Tell me what you can do, Bush Yisang. Space Bush. Sorry, I need to be specific. Space Bush Yisang. Oh, I see what you mean by Space Bush. I see what you mean by Space Bush, yeah. Okay, so he still uses a dagger, so that's something that can change. Okay. Let's oh no, he uses a bush spear. Okay.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Okay. Destroyed. Okay. Right, Guardian. Yeah, Guardian is a good ability though. It's pretty strong.
그 정도인가?
No, I won't be wasting my This man can casually deal 200 damage with the right team. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a bit of a late game identity. I don't have a lot of like super late game identities right now, so I don't really do super optimized damage. Yeah, I figured something like that would happen. Ooh, nice. I haven't seen this Ego, so kind of excited. I haven't seen a lot of alternative Egos before, so such enchanted colors. The passage didn't throw it in I'll have to memorize it. Ooh. He's Assassin Sang. Assassin Sang. Assassin Sang? Sangsin. I don't understand what I'm trying to do here, honestly. Asahi sang. Right. Okay. What, are you confused there for a second, buddy? He was going through another with one person and then he was like stopped and went to. Oh. Okay, that worked. I love how sometimes just these kind of things go together in a way that basically make it look like a tag team situation. Like the like it makes it look like they actually work together, you know, like in a tag team scenario like this. Hong Lu attacked and then Gregor followed up. Like it looks extremely like a tag team epic attack. It's really neat. I don't see any terrorists.
안심해. 재생 앰플은 넉넉히 가져왔으니까 살인 기계들이 날뛰어도
Relax.
괜찮아.
But plenty of regeneration ampoules, so those murder machines can rampage all they want. And how many has noise buys from the stop machines?
자, 다들 들리나?
Alright, all. You hear me?
우리가 혹시라도 겁먹고 튄 거라고 생각할 것 같아. 열받아서 목소리로나마 전한다.
I got pretty bad thinking you might have thought we ran off, so I'm sending you a message verbally.
이제부터 중요한 이야기를 할 거니까 잘 들어.
I'm about to tell you something real important, so listen up.
긴장감을 가속하기 위한 침묵.
A pause to lost tension.
좋아.
Good.
바로 너희는.
Is that you are?
너희는 무가치한
Yeah, what a
지원이라는
bunch of
거야.
mushroom. What are those worms?
그래, 바로 그거야. 너희는 그저.
Yeah, right. That's right. You're just worms. Okay.
맥 빠지는군. 기껏 집중하고 있었더니.
Give me a break. I was all ears for this loads of nonsense. Gregor approached the speaker with a grumble, scratching the back of his head. Wait, Gregor! After playing the voice, the machine suddenly started to heat up and inflate.
기계의 온도가 비정상적으로 상승하며 부품이
The
팽창하고
machine is
있어요.
heated to unnatural degrees. Its component expanding.
그렇네요. 전형적인 압력 폭발의
Oh my,
전조증.
oh my! It really is. That's a telltale sign of an imminent explosion.
맞아요. 그리고
Indeed,
그렇다는
and
말은
that means.
아이씨, 그 정신 나간 기계에서
What about? Get away from that machine! He kicked Gregor away from the machine.
시간도 얼마 없었을 텐데 함정까지 정성스럽게 설치했나 보네요.
Must have used what little time they had to place traps like this.
존경스럽네요. 이렇게 된 거 설계자 얼굴을
The dedication is admirable. I'm raring to see the mastermind behind this. Heathcliff's character development. Yippee! Are all researchers like this? This doesn't really feel like the time for narrations.
숙명이죠.
Such is our fate. Grand Order? Such is our fate, Grand Order? I'm sure it is. Okay. Man. Okay. Obviously, Yisang did the most damage. No, he did the most damage. Okay, cool.
전투방패라고 들어봤어?
Yisang is like third. Interesting. He did do a decent chunk though. He likes they equally did things equal with Gregor. Okay, so we're going underneath now. I'm actually surprised that we're already going into the facility so early on in the story, considering there's 54 stages and the dungeon is not going to be happening any fucking time soon. Okay, let's actually see. Do you guys have any cool Otises? Muller Office Fixer. Ooh. Or a 7 Association South Section 6 Director. Which one should I try? Which one? Okay, I know it's yours, Zeppeli. Both are good to be honest. Okay, let's try this one. I'm gonna try this one first, and I'm gonna try the other.
즉시 출격하겠습니다. 이 오티스 참전합니다.
Shamjalamida. Yuttisu. Ah, don't be. They're both good at this. Okay. She looks fancy. She has a cane. That's actually pretty fancy.
고작 터뜨려주지.
I wish I had a. No, I have a cane actually. I have a pretty fancy cane myself too. I wish I had a cane on my model. That is. I like canes.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Also a bit biased towards Molar autism. Supply to half of the lore with Molar discard deck. Ah, I see. I love how you still call her autism. I assume it's something related to the Discord, or to the, not Discord, to the, how do you say it? Autocorrect? Path of Mouse. Sunflower. I'd actually never seen Sunflower before either, so. I've never seen a lot of alternate, I don't need any pointless attention. Spear! Oh no, that's an umbrella. Sun shower, yeah. I kind of figured it was shower after I saw the umbrella. Poke.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Okay. Should be fine. Poke.
위험 요소 제거. 위험 요소 제거.
Slash. I need 2 orange ones, huh?
고작 터뜨려주지.
I need 2 orange ones. Cool. Okay. Okay. I kind of like her fighting style. It's like a cane and a sword duet. It's pretty badass. It's actually a style utilized. I've seen that in action before. It's a thing people do, like a cane with a sword kind of mechanic. Can I do? Yeah, I can.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Okay.
거기까지.
Everybody stand time.
예측대로군. 빈틈투성이로군.
She doesn't have any cane in all her sword. No, I meant like it's not a sword cane. It's more like a cane and a sword. You don't see that? She leans on a cane and then she holds a sword in her other hand. Yeah. Look at this. See? She's leaning on a cane. She has a cane and she has a sword sheath on her side. She even like punts someone with the cane's back when she does a certain attack. See? See? You can also zoom in general. See?
직접 나서지.
완전히 녹아내는.
She's rocking she's rocking a cane and a sword combo. Double wielding. It's a common tactic actually. Again, I've seen it before. So it's pretty cool.
거기까지. 거기까지. 위험 요소 제거.
See? She's double wielding.
쓰러졌군.
It's very evident. She sometimes switches to her sword, but and sometimes uses both. But yeah, she's dual wielding.
기계도 작동이 멈추면
Well, this
아까처럼
blow up once it stops working like the last one. As I suspected, the halted machine began to play now, I suppose. Well, dang! I thought what blonde skills were her striking with her sword. This entire time. No, she has a cane. She has a cane, and she bashes you with a cane. A very fancy-looking cane, mind you. And we suspected the halted machine began to play an ominous noise. Alright, so this is the second time you killed my machines, right? Let's see. Do you have nothing else to do other than say insults unenthusiastically? Is she bored? I think she's bored. You're a bunch of roaches that do nothing other than crawl on the floor.
괜찮아. 이런 걸로 울컥하지 마.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't let it down. Don't let it let you down, Greg.
별 생각 안 했어.
I wasn't feeling anything.
그렇게 계속 발발발 기어다니기만 하라고.
So go on and keep crawling like the bugs you are.
바닥에 몇만 속 편하게 기어다니면 하늘 따위 올려다볼 필요도
Why bother looking up when you're spending all your lives on that flat dimension of service? Am I right?
파악했다. 작동을 멈추면 자동으로 녹음된 목소리가 재생된 후
I understand now.
수초 내로 폭.
Once the machine stops functioning, they play a pre-recorded voice clip, then explode seconds later.
무슨 의도로 제작되었는지는 불명이나 기계들은 모두 동일한
It is unclear
메커니즘으로
what purpose
구성되어 있다.
they are meant to serve, but all the machines are equipped with these mechanisms.
미리 녹음했다.
Pre-recorded?
이건 예상 못했는데.
I didn't see that one coming.
동네방네 놀림거리구만. 벌레 아저씨.
Everyone's making fun of you, eh, buggy bloke?
온 세상이 억지를 부려가며 놀려대니 어리다 빠지네.
It sure is baffling how the whole world is bending over backward to bug me.
뭐야? 반응이 맛이 없네. 응? 뭐야? 너 왜 그래?
That's the same reaction. Oi, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you now? What's the matter, Ishmael? Are you alright?
네.
Yes.
조금 메스꺼
She's feeling all queasy.
크게 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 돼요. 이제
You
괜찮아요.
don't have to mind me. I'm fine now.
저 그런데 기술 해방 연합 단체는 어떤 성격을 띤 단체인가요?
There's something I've been meaning to ask. What kind of organization is this Technology Liberation Alliance?
그딴 건 왜 궁금해하는 건가? 이름만 그럴듯한 테러 조직일 뿐. 우리가 그 가치관까지 알아야 할
Why do
필요는 없는 것
you
같은데.
bother asking such questions? All we need to know about them is that it's a terrorist organization with a hollow name. Their values are irrelevant to us.
알아두면 도움이 될지도 모르는 거잖아요. 오티스 씨.
You never know what user information might have, Otis.
저도 아는 바는 그다지 없습니다. 다만 K사 연구소 출신인 분 중 하나도 이곳의 주요 멤버로 있다고 들었습니다. 제가 입사하기 전이라 잘 알지는 못하지만
I know little about them myself. I did hear that someone who used to work in the K-Cobra's laboratory is now one of the organization's core members, though I don't have the details as these took place before I joined the firm.
그분도 지금의 동랑님처럼 최우수 직원상을 수여받은 연구원이었습니다.
She was an outstanding researcher who was once awarded the Best Employee Award, much like Mr. Dongrang is now.
뭐야? 그런 걸
What?
네가 어떻게
How do you know that?
우수 직원 트로피실에서 이름을 보았거든요. 그곳에 있는 이름들은 당연히 전부
I saw her
알아두는
name in one of the plaques in the trophy room. Wouldn't you say it's mandatory for someone of my occupation to remember all the names there?
거긴 왜 자꾸 들여다보는 거야?
Why do you keep peeking in there anyway?
최우수 직원씩이나 되었던 자가 왜 테러 조직에 가담을?
What could be the reason a highly praised employee decided to join terrorists?
아까 잠깐 보시지 않았나요? 저희 연구실을 신나게 박살내고 계시던 분을.
I believe you saw her once earlier. She was enthusiastically destroying my lab.
딱 저와 슈렌느가 입사했을 무렵 뭐랄까 꽤 회사의 유명.
Right around when Shren and I joined the company, she was well, rather famous within the firm.
건너들은 바로는 K사 기술의 한계까지 시험해보고 싶다고.
I heard rumors that she had wanted to test the limits of K-Corp's technologies.
어느 날 돌연히 연구소를 그만뒀다는
And one day, rumors about her leaving the laboratory spread,
그 종착지가 이곳이라는 말.
saying that this is where she ended up. I mean, yeah, there's probably more to the story than meets the eye here, but that sounds about right. Probably some research issue happened. Probably something happened where she was working and she decided to fuck this shit. I'm out, and now she's doing that instead. Oh, level 33, nice. Thank you for fucking hell. That was unintentional. I assume there will be one more before the first part is done. Oh, there she is. Interesting. Interesting. Best employee. Okay, let's try a different autism real quick. Let's try Muller office. The first part was 27 chapters long. Okay, cool. We'll go for 3 hours total, I think. Maybe 3 and a bit, and then we'll stop for now.
그럼 지부의 끄트머리에 도달할 수 있어요.
The corridor must be last. Once we're past here, we'll reach the edge of the facility.
그곳까지 무사히 도착해서 놓고 온 제 짐들을 챙기고 나면 말씀드린 황금가지의 소유권을 넘겨드릴게요.
After I retrieve my precious item from there, I'll give you the ownership of the golden bows as promised.
찜찜하게 마무리될 것 같은데 괜찮은 거야? 결국 그 테러 조직들은 코빼기도 비추지 않고 다 튀어버린 것
I feel like
같은데.
it's gonna end on a rotten note. You're gonna be okay with that? Those terrorists really must have run off, seeing how none of them showed up.
계약의 내용은 연구실의 탈환이었습니다.
It was part of the contract to reclaim the laboratory. Yeah, they...
그래서 누누이 말하지 않았습니까, 동랑님? 계약서를 작성할 때는 좀 더 저희에게 유리하도록 꼼꼼하고 냉철한
That's why I keep telling you,
정신머리로
Mr.
작성해야
Dongrang.
한다고요.
When you craft a contract, you have to be meticulous and calculated, and write it in a way that favors us. Let's get going. Fortunately, I didn't see any killing machines here. However, a couple of unwelcome figures appeared in front of us.
조심하십시오, 관리자님. 전방에 누군가
Be on
있습니다.
guard, executive manager. Someone is ahead of us. Yeah, but they aren't holding any weapons.
무기는 소유하지 않았지만 관리자님은 연약하게 그지없는 민간인이지
They may
않습니까?
be unarmed, but you are an incredibly weak and fragile civilian, executive manager. Thanks, Otis?
숫자 계산 안 되니? 딱 봐도 너희가 압도적으로 많잖아. 호들갑은
Can you count? You clear at numbers by a large margin. Don't be a baby.
왔니 지렁이들?
그
It last worms?
다른 조직원들은 어디 있나요,
sir.
란 선배?
Killed last worms?
그 기계에서
the
흘러나오는
same-
목소리예요. 그리고 아까 봤던 사람이기도 하네요.
It's the same voice that plays from the machines. It's the same face we saw earlier. Where are your other members, Senior Racers, Ran?
그 난리통에 지원군까지 끌고 왔나 보네.
You managed to bring more mess and help in that mess, I see.
그리고 우리가 봤으면 얼마나 봤다고 선배래? 딱 보면 모르겠니?
And put away that senior crap. We haven't even known each other for so long. Don't you see what's going on?
다 대피했지. 그리고 나는 열심히
They're all
시간을
evacuated.
끌어들이고.
And here I am, buying time for them.
흥미롭네요. 급습했다고 생각했는데 어떻게 알고
That's interesting.
빠져나갔을까요?
We thought we stormed in unexpectedly, yet you knew it in advance and escaped.
너네가 지렁이라서 그렇지. 이것 봐. 고작 최우수 직원상
'Cause you're all worms.
기고만장에서는
Look at you getting all cocky after receiving the Best Employee Award.
감히 우리를 잡으려고 기세등등 쳐들어왔잖아.
Raiding here, daring to try to catch us.
혀가 기네. 감히는 무슨
Got a big
감이야?
mouth. You think you're better than us?
네 말대로 숫자를 봐. 순순히 항복하는 게 좋을 거라는 건 안 봐도 알겠지?
You're outnumbered, like I said. That noggin of yours probably knows you'd better surrender, eh?
내가 항복한다 치자. 너희의 계획은 안 봐도 뻔하지.
Let's say I do. clear what you'll do with me.
나를 딱 죽지 않을 만큼만 무력화시킨 다음에
You'll neutralize me and keep me barely alive,
잘난 재생 앰플로 치료를 해주고
curing me with your flaunted regeneration ampules.
원하는 답을 얻을 때까지 같은 짓을
Rinse and repeat until you get the answers you want.
그럼 저희가 원하는 답을 한 번에 내주면 그만일 텐데요. 안 되려나?
Sounds like a problem that can be prevented by giving us the answers right away. I'm asking too much?
당연하지.
Of course you are.
너희와는 다르게
Unlike you,
고작 주는 먹이만 받아먹으면서 살아남으려는 바퀴벌레 따위를
we're planning to live like roaches that feed on whatever is provided from above.
자꾸 성질 돋우네.
This is really getting on my nerves.
아, 이제 놀아주는 것도 질렸다.
Yeah, whatever. I have enough of doing with you.
지금 뭐 하는?
What are you trying to?
그래. 그렇게 당장 눈앞에서 벌어지는 일에만 실컷 궁금해하면서 살아가. 그게 연구자의
That's
올바른
right.
자세지.
Show your curiosity only to what's happening immediately before your eyes. That's how researcher should be.
선배,
Run. With an ear-piercing noise, the building was engulfed in an explosion. All that remains is a charred stain. That hurt a lot. You right, Mr. Dongrang?
어,
Fine.
단테 씨 쪽 일행이 폭발음이 들리자마자 절 밀쳐줬어요.
Someone in Dante's party pushed me as soon as the blast was heard.
무섭게 뜨고 다니던 분 말이에요.
You know, that quiet fellow with intimidating eyes. She sure has an explosive personality, yeah.
구하려고 했습니다. 다만 거리가 살짝
I
모자랐을
was
뿐이고.
going to do the same, but I was standing too far away.
아슬아슬했네요.
Ooh, that was close. After taking it back to four others, Don Quixote and Rosalt had been flung all the way to columns supporting the building, their backbones fully exposed. Don Quixote in particular was impaled on a pillar.
망설임 없이 몸을 던질 수 있었던 건 언제든지 되살아날 거라는 믿음이 깔린 덕.
It must be the faith that they will come back to life at any moment that prompted them to jump into danger without hesitation.
어떤 마음이나 정 같은 것 때문이 아니라.
Not out of any sort of friendship or affinity. Is that right? Don Quixote couldn't give any answers, whether due to death or the pointed edge stabbing through her mouth. God! Rosalt, you are alive?
관리자를 지키고 회사의 임무를 무사히
It was
수행시키는
my directive to protect the manager and see that the company's mission is accomplished.
역시 그런 거겠죠.
That must be it, yes.
편리하네요. 재생 앰플 없이도.
How convenient! You can recover your body without using regeneration ampules. I don't know, the ampule looks handier.
아 맞다. 슈레인느 씨도 괜찮으십니까?
Right.
다른
Is
해결사분들은요?
Miss Shreddy alright? And the other fixers?
저희는 끄떡
We're
없네요.
perfectly sound.
폭발 충격은 전부 너희 쪽이 받아준 덕분에.
Your group blocked the blast for us, so we turned out fine.
그래서 재생 앰플을 계속 맞지 않았던 거구나.
That's why you haven't been taking the ampoules.
특별한 능력이
That cloak has special powers.
맞습니다. 제가 철저한 검증과 조사로 모셔오신
They did.
분들이니까요.
After all, like recruited them after thorough screening and testing.
나참 기껏 가져온
I
앰플들이
see.
쓸모
Well,
없어졌잖아.
darn, all the ampules I brought are useless now. For some reason, Trina lets out the defeated side, drops the ampoules in the back, in her back on the floor. It's true. For them, looking at it from a perspective that includes me, this is certainly a convenient power. Fatal consequences get be reversed, and only price is me having to bear the pain. No, wait. Is this really fine? And where does this all, where does all this time is to rewind comes from? Fuck face, stop trolling about. That yellow-haired lass is dying. Darkly ravaged by the blast, Heathcliff pointed at Don Quixote. Hurry up and turn it. This hurts an awful lot. On it. I like how every time Dante questions reality of what is happening, the world just does not allow him the moment to think about it. And even if he does think about it, it's really nothing he can like ask about because all of the people who actually know what is happening are assholes that won't share a single thing. Kind of fascinating.
거기까지.
I feel like this is the approach of Project Moon towards the story. It will pay off later, but not now. Kind of situation. Most definitely not now.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Yeah, Heathcliff has been growing considerably. If there is one person who has been becoming more likable throughout the game so far, it's definitely Heathcliff. Heathcliff has been growing considerably more empathetic, caring, tsundere.
한바탕 해볼까?
Heathcliff has been growing into a tsundere. That's what I'm gonna say. He's still a rough bastard, but he's such a fucking tsundere though. Like, I don't understand where this tsundere-ness comes from, but he's a freaking tsundere, that's for sure.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Let's see. Ooh, nice. I forget if yeah. I already read that one. Given his source material, I'd say the rough exterior is only a new thing from a certain traumatic event. Yeah, probably. I mean, he does seem like someone who was grown in poor circumstances, so he isn't exactly the most sunshine and rainbows person out there. That's for sure, and that makes sense that he isn't.
승리를 위해서라면.
If this is to seize the victory. Okay, opposed.
한바탕 해볼까?
At least that's what I think is happening here. He probably has a very rough past behind him, so he's like guarded. But he's definitely a tsundere. If we have to say who's the kindest amongst the sinners I've seen so far, I would say Sinclair, Heathcliff, and Mersal, I would say. Though Mersal is a bit more neutral, but he's not actively malicious either.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
No, I would say Sinclair is he's a bit of a coward, but it's kind of understandable considering what he went through. The autism has a purpose, exactly.
오작 터뜨려주지.
No more autism. It's been a while since I actually played Otis in an active match.
힘들 가세 완료. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해. 힘 조절이 힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘
Damn, that was a very scenic finale of the battle. That was very impressively choreographed game. I'll go grab water in a second, and we'll do like one more mission after this one. No, let's just do one more mission, and I'm gonna be stopping.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고
Nice,
들어봤어?
nice. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah. Is she just dead? Met Ryan, who apparently used to work at K-Corp laboratory. Before we could probably talk with her, she vanished forever, leaving mysterious words, and Shannon looks despondent for whatever reason. Is she just dead? Damn. I guess rip. Yeah, she exploded herself. Okay. But man, I'm starting to get annoyed by how many freaking VTuber out there. Even in the TCG, I can escape VTuber. There were even VTubers debuting at the Tokyo Game Show. VTubers is definitely a niche still, but there's lots of them. That's for sure. They're kind of trying to push VTubers as a thing, considering these days, considering it's just, I don't know, I guess it's fun to be a VTuber. Let's use this one.
그래. 투입합니다.
You cannot escape. You're in the rabbit hole. You will be forever. Who's debuted in Tokyo Gaming Show? Actually, that's a good question. Some more corporates. I kind of lost track of a lot of VTubers these days because I don't watch them nearly as much. I mean, I still watch overwhelming amounts, but I don't watch nearly as much as I did before.
Canto.
What VTubers escaped? What VTubers debuted? So, Konami launched 3 VTubers in location. Oh, Konami. Oh, I'm not even gonna believe they will be having a good time with it. It's Konami. Everyone knows it. They're not in for a good time.
완전히 녹았네.
Oh no, Heathcliff has a gun! It's a Heathcliff with a shotgun! Oh my god. I'll check it out. I'll check them out though, I'm curious. I was just pirating a song, Angel with a Shotgun, but like it's like with the shotgun, na 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 na. You know. I know it's a rifle. Most of the time, people fawn of the VTuber instead of the sponsored company, so they should be fine. No, I mean it's if what we know about working with Konami is correct, they would not be having the best conditions to work in. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure fans will love them anyway. Because regardless of stuff, I feel like it's proven to be a fact that people would rather love VTubers. Oh yeah, you were talking about the aspect that's fair point. Yeah, I was talking about that aspect. Like even Akio Air, a recent company that has been discovered to be completely fucking scummy and absolutely Oh yeah, I was literally talking about Akio Air right now. Konami is one of the scummiest AAA. There's a VTuber that people that like them. Yeah, absolutely. The thing about this, Akio Air is just a company created by incompetent people. Akio Air was just the people created by incompetent megalomaniac who wanted to be like the other cool kids but couldn't because he didn't have any ability to do things like the cool kids effectively. But here it's a company that actively has been shown to be scummy. Like if you read about Konami, it's a shit show. Yeah, like if you actually read about Konami, it's a fucking shit show. So it's I wouldn't say I would not say it's similar in terms of shit showness. See, thing about Konami is they definitely have the money to sue them to sue the talents into the ground if they were so wished. And they can do whatever the fuck they want because they have money. Unlike Monkey.
깡총.
거기까지.
Oh, this one is tough. This one is tough. Okay. So it's just different ball game. I would hope that they are in good conditions though. Like that, I definitely would hope that they're in good conditions. All things considering. Oh, critical, nice. Almost 69. Cool. Still, I was surprised. It was surprising that Akiover actually managed to take the worst corpo spot from Wactor. That was definitely very exciting. Yeah, I cannot say it wasn't surprising at all to me because it was very surprising to me. There's been a problem of being talent without any form of script. We've been definitely towards lowering the bar of our idol selling, but it's still idol selling. Yeah. Ultimately, that's it. Like even I am even I realize that problems have to do with marketing and being able to sell my personality is a thing that is an actual concern I need to be worried about. Being marketable. I actually need to be concerned with that now, because I'm not only representing myself, I'm also representing the interests of my own little company thingy. So it's definitely interesting to consider those things. I'm not an idol though, to be fair. I definitely am more of a nerd on the internet. Though I'm considerably more say-so than other people who claim to be not idols. Because they mostly claim to be not idols to sell a different kind of aesthetic. Damn, Heathcliff is a rabbit. Okay, destroyed. I should be able to do it. Ah, right, R-Corp, the rabbit thing, the people with the animal people or something like that. Ah, rabbits. Yeah, rabbits. Something about rabbits. Wabbits. Back to 2020 hours again, but instead of Let's Players, it's VTubers. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair though, 2012 era of content creation was really fun. Lots of Wild West situation. There was lots of situation in which creativity and passion was the thing that drove people instead of just following the algorithm. So if that's what it leads to, I am all for it. I gotta be honest. I'm all for it. A lot of stars rose back then, so there were still a lot of moderate people, but the stars only started rising like later down the line, I would say. How long have we been streaming to 317? I think it's enough. I think it's enough for now. We cleared 20 stages. That's good with me. Should we clear one more maybe, or should we just move on for now? I think best employee. Maybe I should clear the best employee part. Not sure. Yeah. DK Ampules, terrorist organization. Yeah. Should we filler fight? Should be a filler. Yeah, it's a filler fight. Doing such a strange setup in general. You or the company spends 3k on a funny anime character or for a person to wear and then just do what the normal YouTuber does. I feel like it's the creativity of the thing for me, VTubers. VTubers allow people to produce much fan art much easier. VTubers allow branding and merch much easier because ultimately, what would you rather have on your shirt? Some random dude in her 30s face or a cool anime character. So that's the concern of that. A lot of it's marketability. Creativity? Yeah, exactly. It's much easier to sell things with characters. That's first. It's much easier to be entertained and entranced by something that is a character. It's much more interesting. The anonymity as well. The anonymity, everything. And plus, let's be real, we are all tired of hearing and seeing all of the random dudes in their 30s playing games on the internet, right? Like, let's be absolutely clear. We're all tired of seeing dudes and girls in their 20s, 30s play games. Might as well their dudes in their 20s, 30s play games with cool avatars. Like, it doesn't change who they are. They can be really cool people, right? And they're still dudes in their 20s and 30s playing games on the internet as is, without avatars. But I think it's the marketability pushes a lot of people towards the VTubing direction. Though still, even in cases, with the fact that VTubing has become much more prominent, it's still a relatively small part of the internet. A lot of people, when VTubing memes get out of the VTubing world, people don't understand them because people don't understand what VTubing is. It's kind of fascinating, but it's still very, very low and very niche. So. But yeah, it makes sense as investment if you can consider the marketability. Yeah. Let's do one final. I kind of want to try fast, so let me try fast. Do we have a cool fast? Ooh, another one. Another Faust with grippers. Thank you. I'll grab the gripper.
단테, 이번에는 누굴 베어버리면 되는 거야?
I had to explain to my mom what a VTuber was at the conveyor sushi restaurant because of Niji-sanji. Yeah, Niji-sanji is pretty prominent in VTubing in Japan. I can say that for sure.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Niji-sanji is still dominantly popular over Hololive in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Although not nearly as much as it was before, because Hololive has been growing their audience in Japan considerably with their concerts and shit. But there was a time where a lot of people in Japan were not aware what Hololive was even compared to Niji-sanji, which is kind of fascinating.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Okay.
그 정도인가?
I was shocked when I saw Niji-sanji VTuber clubbing with Kuda Sushi, but yeah, Hololive has more global audience capture. Yeah. Hololive managed to completely overshadow Nijisanji in the West because they basically gained most of their popularity in the West. That's why a lot of people don't realize just how much just how popular it is. Like I literally told someone that, hey, did you know Nijisanji is more popular in Japan than Hololive? And they were like, no. Even before that, for Elemental, even before that, Ian Jin, Hololive managed to get success in about 2020. And let me share, around the fourth generation came out, actually. Let me say, Kiryu Koko was basically one of the major reasons for Hololive's success, because she tried to push into the Western branch, and she was also the one who basically forced Hololive into creating the EN branch in the first place, Kiryu Koko. Let me actually check. But yeah, the Hololive boom to popularity was about 2020. Was felt left out when I... good thing VTube in Studio Expert Lama. When I talk about VTubers with my friends, it's they only watch Hololive and Niji, while I avoid the big corpos and stick to smaller ones like or indies. That's fair. Everyone has their own interest, but if everyone were trying to catch up to indies and try to watch everything, it would take so much time. Yeah, I am a bit of a VTuber history expert because I was here since 2016. I've been watching VTubers pretty much since 2016, so I kind of... Well, to be fair, the latter one isn't that hard to follow. The latter one isn't that hard to follow. Not a lot of... I don't think Project Moon games are that popular, comparatively speaking.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
No.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Which is probably why there's so much attention on people who do play Project Moon games. Because it's kind of a rarity in a way. They're pretty popular, but not as popular comparatively speaking. And plus, there's not much as much presence in terms of content creation. Might as well try.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
You're too late for what?
거기까지.
Nah, I'm getting dilemma tickets. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I got Project Moon game is just kind of weird case, just like Grim Dawn. People either don't know about the game or act like zealot cultists. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, honestly.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
Okay. Oh, nice. I got her. Yay! I wanna try this. already have this. And you? No. Okay. Dominating, unopposed. Dominating. Yeah, there it is. There is ego. Leg of my ego.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Good sack is funny. One destroyed. Gosh, if my foot, if only foot crushes with the suck.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
No comment. I will not comment on that comment.
이 전투는
To be fair though, she does have nice thighs in this one.
얼얼하지? 파쇄 완료.
I feel like Project Moon also has something for developers. Also have a thing for ladies with in costumes, and those classy costumes, which I do not fault them for. They look nice. The cusp of what is considered indie studio and what is not. Yeah.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
You okay there, Faust? I think she's not okay. Traitor. Okay, so we will discover the traitor next time. I feel like okay, we're gonna stop here. Woman misses my beloved. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Woman insults my beloved. Okay, that was fun though.
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
I saw that. True, I love aesthetic of business men doing too late to death. The show of ladies in tight bodysuits. Yeah. I'm not saying they don't. I kind of appreciate them to different. I kind of appreciate them for that. I gotta be real. I kind of appreciate them for that. Love the city I live in. Yeah. Laughter. What the fuck is this? Why is she so cute? Sinclair? Sinclair? Why are you so cute? Sinclair, why are you so cute? Okay, cool. Cool beans. That's funny. He's very cute. Oh my god. Sinclair, he's cute. Burl Sinclair. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's stop for now. We're gonna be stopping after 3 hours 30 minutes. I'm gonna go eat now. He's first. Ego, nice. Yeah, I love the egg. How Sinclair stuff looks. That's how to be. But yeah, thank you for vibing as usual. Thank you as usual for vibing. For anyone watching the VOD, like and subscribe, and all that fun jazz. Like, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. I appreciate any comments you leave, because I don't usually get them. So I appreciate all the comments you possibly leave. Feel free to vote for the game you'd like me to play next week. And I'll be back tomorrow with Fate. I'll be back tomorrow with Fate Grab Order. Yeah, and we'll be dealing with the remainder of the Nero stuff. Please feel free to leave comments though. It very much helps my engagement metric, and it helps my YouTube channel grow. Appreciate it. Fate Grip in Order. Tomorrow is going to be Fate Grip in Order. For now though, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Toodaloo.